steel, a giant stands, a mech with heavy pants commands, each step a quake, a thunderous might, eyes aglow in the endless night. A taint beneath, dark and vast, power fierce, shadows cast, a mighty taint beneath its core, a warrior spirit, ancient lore. Welcome, Tainted, a lace-up tunic or medieval hoodie. Welcome, Tainted, let's talk about color, or should we? Welcome, Tainted, thinking outside the blocks. Welcome, Tainted, thanks for joining us, you rock! Have your fun hole rocks. Welcome, Tainted. Enjoy the Chronicles Outdoors song. Welcome, Tainted. Thinking outside the blocks. Welcome, Tainted. Thanks for joining us. You rock.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us on this special night for Think Outside the Blocks, your official weekly Brickworld live stream where we talk to you about thinking outside of the perceived rigidity of the Lego medium, but also thinking outside of your creative mental blocks. I, of course, am one of your hosts, Mark Larson, Chief Brick Officer of Brickworld, and of course, this guy, the guy on my left, everybody's favorite host, Z-Cerberus, Mr. Ben Hauger. How are you doing tonight, sir?
Well, I'm here.
Yeah.
For a Monday edition.
Woo.
We're gonna try it on a Monday.
We are. That's what we're doing right now. Trying it. Yeah. I think we've done this before. I think we did this last year at the Super Bowl. Last 2 years.
Maybe.
After the Super
I don't know
Bowl.
if we did it Saturday or Monday or what we shot for, but
I don't know either.
we're here, so that's
I
exciting.
don't remember things that happened before an hour ago.
Yeah, I got that problem too.
That's how my brain works nowadays.
I forget. I would say half of the time I'm in the shower, I don't remember washing my hair.
Right.
It's like a constant thing. It's like, did I wash my hair?
Yeah, I don't, but yeah.
All right, maybe you don't feel that. I do. I'm always like, I'm in here. I think that's what I was going to do. I think I did it. I can't remember.
I've got a whole hair restoration process going with my shampooing, so I know exactly where I'm at. It's a mess today. I didn't get a chance to do anything after the dog park, but you can see, if you look closely, the restoration of my widow's peak is on its way. I finally went back to my dermatologist, and they're like, let's get you back on your topical steroid, but in the meantime, let's just do Rogaine. And so I am.
Okay.
Keep my hairline where it is. Hopefully,
that's fun.
We'll see what happens.
I'm getting a bald spot back here, but I'm letting it happen.
Ooh,
whatever. Right?
Bald spots are sexy.
All right. If you say so.
I do.
But it's Monday, and why is it Monday?
Why?
This is going to be a partial surprise to you because we have a run a show, and when we were talking about this, we forgot a letter.
We did.
But I got it in there.
I realized that last night. I was just like, oops.
But it's okay. It's in there now. So it looks like we have 10 topics, but it's a little tricky because there's a couple of them that are, really one topic over 2 letters.
Yeah.
But because yesterday was SBLIX,
correct,
we're going to talk about SBLIX.
Yeah. How about it?
Yeah. Well, we can start there. And then we'll go into Brickworld and Bricklink Designer Program. Legos, Get Over It.
Yeah.
Is that from something? That sounds like us talking about MOCs. Little extra bits of news. There are just a bunch of little things that we'll talk about. Stupid or weird. I don't know how this is going to go, but we'll try it.
Oh, I've got 9.
Okay, good. Then we'll do some Bet You Can't Decide. That sounds like a close call. Listen Up, if that is your real name. That's actually 2 things combined into one. That sounds like a rant.
Yep.
And then usually when we sign off, even though nobody knows this because we're back in the green room, I always say kisses before we leave.
Yep.
But also Valentine's Day at the end of this week.
Yeah.
So X's and O's. See you next week. So there we are. Let's start with Super Bowl Sunday recap. Game was boring.
I enjoyed it.
Okay. Because you like watching the Chiefs get their butt kicked, or what?
I did. Yes, I flipped sides. I decided, as I remembered that Harrison Butker exists, that I was tired of seeing the Chiefs win, and other political things about this and that. And so I was like, all right, let's go Eagles. Yeah, the fans are garbage people.
Yeah, that's true.
But I like the team a lot better. I certainly like the head coach a lot better.
Yeah.
And so I thought it was really interesting to see them just absolutely trounce the Chiefs and really get inside their heads and get them frustrated and get them making a lot of mistakes.
Yeah, Kelsey was terrible, which always makes me happy.
Yeah, he's considering retiring, according to the rumors.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
And he's a decrepit and ancient 35 years old now.
Yeah, yep. What else did you do? We had the almost obligatory, I would say, taco bar for Super Bowl. Maybe that's not what everyone goes with. But that's what we had.
I would have preferred that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus some buffalo chicken dip, because you need buffalo chicken dip.
Yeah. So I usually make that. I usually make that and guacamole, and I didn't bother with the buffalo chicken dip this year because nobody ever eats any of it. And
what?
So right. I thought maybe it was not good, but as Cheeto's dad pointed out, the people who own the house that we have the Super Bowl party at are vegans.
Oh,
and there's a lot of stuff there anyway. So like the buffalo chicken dip is good, but there's just so much stuff to choose from. He's like, just bring your guacamole. It's good. And so of course I brought guacamole, pickle dip, and spicy pineapple dip, all of which came home with me, most of it.
Yeah.
And because they're millennials, and so everyone's starting to have babies.
Oh.
Two of the couples left before kickoff.
Oh.
And then I was really excited about the chili. And then I remembered after leaving and staying up a long portion of the evening that they're vegans and the chili was vegan.
Yeah.
And my body was not used to whatever they used as the meat replacement in it. No. I had a rough night.
And I'm a big fan of chili no beans. So like that would not work well at a vegan household.
No, and it was like 3 different types of beans and a meat substitute.
Yeah. Let's see who's here from the Tainted. Now that we've talked about that, Brick Dad Builds was here early, gave us a T-1 minute, and we were 1 minute late, so that was more like T-2 minutes.
Amy Schultz was the earliest. She was here 24 hours ago.
Wow.
Yeah.
Landon Bell gave us a happy Monday. Amy maybe didn't know that we were taking a little trip down to Monday this week.
Oh, speaking of Landon Bell, I really do need to update the introduction with the new channel members.
Oh yeah, you got to get that.
Got to do it.
Brick Orphanage gave us a hello, talented. I don't know what that means.
A hello, talented.
Hello. I would prefer 2 L's still, but that was it. Amy was ready to go yesterday. She confirms. VMAX apparently working. He's got some tiles to lay. So many tiles. I hope that these are Lego tiles and not other tiles, but whatever.
Are you making water, VMAC?
Yeah, I'm not sure. Alternate candidate sympathizes with my inability to remember if I use shampoo. He says, worse is getting out of the shower and realizing you didn't rinse the shampoo all the way out. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's a bad one. I agree with that.
Chili no beans is Coney sauce. That's what they say.
There's a good Coney Island place in Fort Wayne.
Sidewalks is what
Sidewalks. Yeah, gotcha.
Sidewalks. So yeah, that was, I guess you had the vegan Super Bowl. I told you that
with babies,
the Super Bowl house that we go to. The other thing we always do is we start a puzzle, which is random, but we do.
Yeah, it is. That's more of a New Year's thing to do, I think.
Maybe we do it on New Year's too. I'm not sure. Let's see here. Because of my kids' diet, we've done vegan chili before. I actually like it. Use jackfruit as a meat substitute.
That'd have been fine. They had to have used Satan or something like that. There's something I'm not used to.
Hail satin. Yeah, I don't know.
Hail satin, indeed.
Yeah, it was little cut up bits of fabric in there.
There we go.
There we go. We've got hail satin going.
Hail satin.
Let's see. And so now that we're done talking a little Super Bowl, I don't know. I didn't really catch many of the ads, but they all look kind of dumb. So
some were fun.
Right.
Some were dumb.
Yeah.
Some were weird. Some were stupid.
Oh, we'll get into that later for sure.
Oh, yeah, we
I
will.
missed the Dunkin' Donuts one, the first one.
Mm. It was like a
which I-
3-act play.
Yeah, it was. I know it was super long and really weird,
Yeah.
but I missed
Parts of it were funny, but it was also just kind of like, this needed an editor. Omega says jackfruit texture of pulled pork, but takes on flavor of whatever you use to season it. Yeah, that sounds good. I mean, I wouldn't mind like a completely natural substitute to meat. I'm sure the other ones are all natural too, of course, if they're vegan. But like wheat gluten, which is what Satan is made out of. Perhaps that was what it was. That's what they tend to use in things. And I'm like, I eat a lot of vegetables. We've talked about that, but for some reason, I don't do well with the Impossible Meats and the Satans and the other stuff like that.
That's all right.
Brick That Builds wasn't impressed. Wants to hang for the brick overs.
I guess that's us. We're the Brickovers. We're the Brickover after the Super Bowl.
Wasn't impressed with the Super Bowl. Hanging out with the Blockelverse, maybe. Blockelverse, I bet.
Let's see.
I got some Blockelverse tonight.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I sure do.
Let's talk about something here quick.
What do you want to talk about?
And that is next on our thing is Brickworld / Bricklink Designer Program. Any pressing Brickworld news before we get to?
Nope. I also didn't put together my little PowerPoint presentation and run it past David before I just ran out of time for things. I was making dips. I was doing a lot of financial stuff. Here's the Brickworld news I can share. Onboarding, Phoebe, of course.
I do, yeah.
Phoebe was doing great work. Well, Joelle and Child is going to take over a lot of the daily things that Phoebe was trying to get done, like answering emails, making hotel reservations, stuff like that. Joelle and Child is joining the staff, and she's going to take over for that. And Phoebe's moving on to, she's going to help me with finances. Oh. And so we onboarded that this week. And I was like, last thing I always do is reconcile the credit card because I hate reconciling the credit card because it takes forever. And I was like, let's just go through it real quick. Let's just, as long as I'm like, if you have time, she's like, yeah, sure. Let's figure this out. So we're going through reconciling the credit card and we found fraudulent charges.
Oh,
over $2,000 worth from this month and last month.
Okay. That's good. At least they're nearby.
That's very good. That's very good. Yes. And because like Chase, even the business accounts are like, there's a certain amount, like if you go over a certain amount of time, then you can't get your money back. But yeah, that was a lot of, then I dug into a lot of things and had to, reconcile the months from 2024. I hadn't reconciled yet. So, Oh my God says, never tried those other meats, too high a protein. Brick Dad Build says, adjusting to the new laptop. Amy Schultz says, yay, sounds like great changes for Brickworld. Oh, it's fantastic. I mean, the more we expand, the more people who help. Joe Ellen, VMAC Attack, and Jesse's Brick Galaxy sat with me after the office Christmas party, or the office Christmas party when I was trashed. We had like a 2-hour conversation, Ben? I don't know. You ducked out early. But
I was there for a little bit, but yeah.
Talked me off of a bit of a low self-esteem as business owner edge. And so getting lots of help. Amy Schultz is horrified with 4 screams. Brick Orphanage says, oh my freaking God, that crippling fraud. And it's I will say Chase Business Services was amazing. They were able to get out of AT&T Wireless's service. I'm like, who's spending over $900 a month on a wireless plan? I was like, well, I'm cutting you off. I'm like, our business account is less than half of that. But Brickworld itself, pay attention to your emails because we're sending out emails with updates. We're going to have pre-purchase merchandise orders soon. I am reorganizing the storage unit, so I'm buying all these like cabinets and rolling carts and stuff to get things out of these stupid bins that we have to carry all over the place. And so I'm inventorying things that should be done by the end of next week. And so we should be able to send out pre-purchase merchandise, including your brick badge, t-shirts, artwork t-shirts that were designed by channel member Alex Neer. And then the regular Brickworld t-shirts like this one will be for sale. We're going with a little bit of a darker pink. People seem to like the pink that we make the kids t-shirts out of. And we only got them because they weren't available in this cut. But we're like, okay, people like that color better. We'll just order those in the adult sizes because they are available. Brickles, water bottles, XYZ. There might be other stuff, the exclusive events that might be available. Who knows? Anything's possible. But yeah, we have already sent out the mock cards and display space requests are open. Activity leader requests are open. Again, all of our all of our schedule is designed by attendees. So all the workshops, presentations that you see going on, even the film festival actually has coordinators now. But like if the improv show is done by an attendee who's also now a coordinator. If you've taken a bigger job, you might become a coordinator. So be careful.
Happens.
But yeah, if there's something that you want to do there, if there's a social event you want to run, if there's a competition you want to run, if there's a presentation you want to give, if there's a workshop you'd like to lead, fill out that activity leader request form, because that's how we fill the schedule. We don't curate it ourselves. I would say we curate it, but we don't we don't create it ourselves. We go through and make the schedule, and if there's anything that we think is inappropriate or is happening too many times, we'll certainly do that. But we've never really stopped anybody from doing what they want to do when it comes to reaching out to the community, because that's what we're all about: connecting the community and bringing resources to people that might not have known those resources existed or might not have understood certain resources. For example, David Turner does the pie bricks presentation, which I still don't know what pie bricks even is, because I don't have time to do stuff like that. But he'll be doing that sometime this year as a presentation on the Brickworld channel. And we have somebody slated for February, not ready to announce yet, because we haven't confirmed all the details. But we should have at the end of the month another Brickworld special presentation. From, I won't even say who yet, because we want to confirm all the details. But I'm excited. Another one like the GBC, but this one will be very different. And let's see. Brick That Build says, are these for Indiana or Chicago?
Chicago.
Yeah. Oh, yes. All talking Chicago. Most of
should probably make sure I'm registered.
Yeah.
Pretty soon here. So
right. Which I'll get David Turner in contact with you.
Yeah.
Ben doesn't pay for his registration because he works for free on the live stream and he puts in a lot of work. So, is there a place to request time slots? I didn't see any when I requested activity leading. Nope.
We just got to figure out where to put you. And that is what it is, buddy.
Phoebe goes through, it is a rough process putting that schedule together. And it's something that Phoebe does. And once she has it together, she sends out the schedule to everyone to make sure that there aren't any conflicts with other stuff that they want to do, which is something we've never been able to do before. But since we have 4 people on staff now, she has the time to do that and take people's requests into consideration. But nope, can't request a time slot. Sorry. They used to just drop you in.
Yeah.
And I would have to keep checking the schedule. Like, when am I doing this? I'd always do 3. I do 2 presentations and a workshop before I became.
Oof. I've done a few here and there. I did a shipbuilding one a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Maybe we could do one on trees or some other things sometime soon. Who knows? But yeah, that was all sounds incredible. Yeah, that was a lot for Mr. I don't think I have much.
Right. And thank you for not putting up the "This is Marcus Businessing" banner, because that always kind of sets me off for a moment. Trying to talk correctly. It was a rush trying to get here tonight. Had the dog park, had regular work stuff to do today. Did my normal errands on Monday. Had Cheeto here. Got them to the dog park twice, and was just couldn't get my laptop to what do you call it?
Find the array.
Yeah.
Yes,
and so I had to restart it 6 times until I finally got in. Brick That Builds is excited about a trees presentation. I thought that'd be something fun for you and I to do on a Brickworld special presentation, is trees and landscaping.
We're going to talk a little trees tonight anyway, but
we'll get little trees.
So let's.
Are they happy little trees?
Of course they are. Bob Ross demands it. The other thing that we were going to talk about, it's kind of news, but it's not news. But it does fit with the B. That would be this Bricklink Designer Program Series 4 up for sale.
Yeah. Ooh, that guy's got eczema.
Apparently he's itching, and apparently thought he said something else. I don't know. But you can see the 5 sets that went up for sale. And what do you know? The 2 castle ones sold out within 4 hours.
I'm sorry, Ben.
I don't know why you're sorry. I got them.
Oh, well, good job.
But if you wanted them, you're out of luck.
Yeah,
the Wild West train was close behind here. It may have finally hit the total here. Yeah, you could still get the Wild West train.
Yeah.
If you want them. Looks like they're shipping in July for this.
Brick That Builds is shocked that the castle sets are sold out.
I don't know why you would be.
Oh, my goodness. Look who's here. Do you know Ben? She was banned all week. I finally looked into it and figured it out. Oh God. Oh God, can we pause for a second?
That's like a Super Bowl prop bet. What are the chances Mark accidentally bans
somebody tonight? If as I say, very relieved to see you here. Very glad you're back. Thank you for your patience and understanding. How do I even put this? For those of you who don't know what happened last week.
Ben and Mark made a new best friend when Jazzy Viking Bridge joined Tainted. She likes Lego and Animal Crossing too. Makes amazing comments all the way through. She makes them laugh, lights up the chat, making fun comments until the show is wrapped. Then why did Mark Ben like a total effing jerk and delete all the comments like an evil effing jerk? Mark Ben Jazzy Viking Bricks like a total effing jerk. What the F is wrong with him? That total effing jerk.
I think I just accidentally banned somebody. Jazzy Viking Bricks was banned? No. And their comments were removed? Jesus.
How do you unban somebody?
I don't know. I don't know. Crap.
How'd you do that?
I don't know.
Seriously?
What the hell just happened?
Oh my God.
This is terrible. This is so... How did this happen?
This is the worst thing we've done.
Yo, I don't even know how... I don't know.
Poor Jazzy.
And we love her.
Mark tried to impress her by choosing Series 9. She voiced her opinion and Mark fell in line. His face lights up when she shows up. Loves every comment, bringing each one up. Then why did Mark ban her like it's total effing jerk and delete all her comments like an evil effing jerk? Mark said why we do this like total effing jerks. Then said you not weed, you total effing jerk.
And then barf in the bad way that we...
Can you please stop saying we banter? I don't want to hear that again.
Mark Ben Jazzy Viking Bricks like total effing jerk. What the F is wrong with him? That total effing jerk. That total effing jerk. That total effing jerk. That total effing jerk.
And there we have it. That's the story in a nutshell.
Yes, that is correct.
Oh, dear Lord, what have we got here? So, yeah, we're happy you're back. Thanks for joining us tonight.
Yeah.
Brick Dad Builds appears to have enjoyed the song. I think I just accidentally banned somebody. What an intro. Glad you like it. Glad it was worth the temporary banning. Oh, look at this. What's happening tonight? This is great. Happy Monday, everybody. Brick Dad Builds just gifted 5 Brickworld memberships. Thank you, Brick Dad Builds, for doing that. Let's see. Let's thank you, Jazzy Viking Bricks. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I don't know what song Brick Dad Builds would like to hear, but if you don't know who he is, here's a little story about Brick Dad Builds.
In the corner of the room, there's a world made of bricks. Brick Dad's in his zone, working his magic with flicks. Late nights glow with colors, each piece tells a tale. Building dreams for his kids, every block a trail. Every click brings a vision, his heart starts to soar. Creating joy in a castle, can't help but adore. Brick Dad building up dreams, one piece at a time. With every block placed down, it's like writing a rhyme. Creating memories that shine brighter than gold in a world made stories unfold.
Nice. So that is who just gifted you a membership. If you are one of the 5 people who got who just got a free membership courtesy of Brick Dad Builds. Our Toy World says, I thought it was live, and I was like, damn, Mark, no. Yeah, W's for Brick Dad Builds. Look at this. Rob Claxton, member for 7 months. He's any song. All right, Ben, I'll let you choose because I just played 2 songs. So
here's something we almost never play. So here it goes.
In a world of bricks, there's a man named Mark, building dreams, igniting that spark. From morning till dark, he's making his mark. At Brickworld you'll find his shining art. He builds Animal Crossing in the park. He built Buttland, no detail too stark. With each tiny part, he's a creative monarch, building joy and wonder from dawn till dark.
I do have to run to the bathroom again.
Cool. Well, I can talk about this one in the intro.
Hey, it made it an hour and a half. I feel happy about that.
Yeah.
Go Pattern!
An hour into the bathroom he'll park. You'd think he drinks water like a great white shark. His prostate's enlarged and his mood is dark. Peeing freely with Orion's bark.
and apologies to anybody who's joining in for the first time and is just bored to tears. Remember, there are no mistakes, just happy accidents.
His basement flooded, blame an oligarch. No building on site, EB will snark. He's the CBO, he's not Caitlin Clark. Panic building all night till he hears the lark. It's 6:57 Central, to the Tainted he'll hark. It's 3 minutes to show time, and Mark's check with Denmark. Mark gives the nod, Ben parks his remark. It's finally time for the show to embark.
Yeah, we don't play your alt intros quite enough.
No, I mean that one, could have been a little, could be a little snappier, but I love all the words to that song. I sing along to it the whole time.
Yeah, that is one that gets stuck in my head for sure. And if you don't know, the reason Ben made every rhyming couplet rhyme with Mark is because that's all I tell people at opening ceremonies about myself, is that my name is Mark, and a couple other things get in there over the years. Alternate Candidate is one of the new channel members. Rob Claxton is here. Cooper Cop Kayak just got here. Amy Schultz dropping a W for Brick Dad Builds. Rob and Cooper Cop Kayak, you guys missed a new song. You missed Brick Dad Builds buying 5 what's them called? Memberships for people, gifting 5 memberships to the Tainted. Just curious, what is the oh dear Lord, what is the thing outside the Blocks goodie bag that's in the person in the evil hoodie?
Oh.
This one's fun too. I wasn't going to mention this because it was just something I was kind of putting together, and I was like, I'll just leave it there. Nobody will see it. I should hide it. So nothing's verified yet. Actually, I need to speak with Joe Ellen about a couple of things. But the idea is that at some point, maybe not necessarily this year, we will have a medieval hoodie level of membership now. That is, you get an extra Think Outside the Blocks goodie bag at Brickworld Chicago if you're a member for more than 6 months. We don't have anything for it yet, and it's completely underdeveloped, so I probably shouldn't have it available. And maybe that wasn't me thinking all the way through, but I had to fix what I did from the last Brickworld virtual presentation. Look at me doing stuff wrong.
Process. Yeah.
Hitting buttons is difficult. Look at it. Look at this. We got a V Mac Attack is a member for 9 months. Cooper Copper Kayak is sad that he missed cool stuff. One free Lego. Is that a song?
Not that I know of.
That's his request. He would like one free Lego.
One free Lego.
I don't know. We gotta play a song for his anniversary. Wow, we're at a half hour. We haven't done jack about Lego. We've just been doing.
We can play a real quick song. We can do this.
All right, so we can move the show along. If you do make a request, he does want to hear Peelybone. We'll listen to Peelybone after.
We'll definitely get to Peelybone.
We'll look at Ben's what's it called? Mock. Hello.
Yeah. What's it called?
My brain's working. Omega says Joellen is out tonight. Practice for Fort Wayne Terrible Orchestra. They are not actually terrible. It's just the name of the group. I thought you were. I think she's told me that before.
Yeah.
But I didn't necessarily retain it. So when I read that, I was like, right, Fort Wayne Terrible Orchestra. That's quite something to call your Wyke Werfs for.
Yeah, your Wyke Werfs.
Your Wyke plays for actually would be the correct word to mix that up with. Anyway, Ben.
Yeah. So Bricklink Designer Program. If you want any more of them, you can't get the medieval ones.
Oh, there's a run of show.
But the other ones you can go out and take a look at. If you order them, this is from Jay's Brick blog, but you can also go in through Bricklink. They're still available until the end of the month, essentially. And if you click on them here, they bring you to Lego to order because, of course, Bricklink is now owned by Lego. They still only produce 30,000 copies at max. And you can see here that the two medieval ones sold out in 4 hours and 4.5 hours after launch. So very quick on those two. There are a couple medieval adjacent ones here, though. And I think that the medieval train or the Wild West train is pretty cool looking. So if you still want one, you can go ahead and snatch one.
Nice.
So that's really what I had to say about that.
And the Bricklink Designer Program is planning on having a booth again at Brickworld this year. So if you enjoyed interacting with them last year, they were really excited about the interaction that they had with attendees last year. And they'll be back and planning some new stuff, which we're not ready to announce.
I know at one point I saw the owner's son for the Bricks and Minifigs here in Minnesota working on building the Mountain Fortress, which of course was also extremely fast to sell out.
Yeah.
From the Bricklink Designer Program.
Got a yippee from Cooper Copper Kayak. Likes the BDP.
All right. Awesome.
Awesome.
It is a cool program with, some built-in scarcity. Okay, Legos, get over it. I had to add this topic in because our first run, we just had SB and IX. I think the problem is since Super Bowl ends with an L, I missed the L when I was looking at it quick. But then, of course, I said Super Bowl 9 doesn't make any sense. So I just wanted
not a lot of sense, no.
Yeah, I just wanted to make a public announcement. People are going to always call Lego bricks or elements Legos.
Yes.
Just get over it.
Yeah.
That's my entire service announcement.
It's weird. I kind of had it ingrained in me because the catalogs when I was a kid had the letter from Susan Williams, who apparently was not a real person. I don't care. But it explained in the front of the catalog, please don't refer to our product as Legos. They're Lego bricks or Lego toys or Lego this or Lego that. And I was just like, oh, okay, I get it. And then, doing all the media training at Legoland and XYZ, it's just I tell, when we're doing media, I tell people refer to it as Lego bricks or whatever, just because I don't necessarily want to hear it from the AFOLs. I don't want to make the mistake of presenting myself and saying Legos. But when it's just when Matt's hey, can I show people the basement? I'm like, no, there's Legos everywhere. I'm like, they're going to step on them. They're going to hurt their feet. Yeah. And I refer to them as there are Legos all over the floor. I haven't swept up
my
yet.
Legos. Yeah.
It's just easier. I'm not a big stickler on it, but when it comes to presenting for the brand and for media, I turn it on for that for sure.
I think it's fine to educate a large group of public. I won't do it if I'm talking to one person and they're an acquaintance.
Yeah.
They don't need to hear it.
Yeah, Brick That Build says the Bricklink workshops were invaluable for designers and submissions. That's cool. That's good to know. I love that feedback. Right. VMac Attack says then search using the Google search engine. Don't Google it.
Okay.
Wipe your nose with Kleenex brand facial tissues.
Yes.
not Kleenex.
Yeah.
Or blow your nose, wipe it. Whatever
Put
you want
your-
to do with it.
Put your Walkman away.
Copper Valor is here. Copper Valor had a little cameo in that song. It's not it wasn't the Buttland song, Copper. Your comments just kind of come up in the story of Jazzy Viking Bricks being banned. But you make a little cameo just with your comments about your Goat Island. I'm sure you'll see it if you watch the stream enough. But happy Monday to you. Thanks for joining us tonight. Copper Valor is a YouTuber for Nintendo series Ziz. She does Animal Crossing, Miitopia, Zelda Breath of the Wild. I'm probably lying.
Some version of Zelda.
Oh, and she's a member now.
Oh yeah, from Brick Dad. Thanks, Brick Dad.
Nice. Welcome to the membership.
Yeah, why not?
Yes. Yeah, and
Sneak in and listen to the Christmas party, maybe.
yeah. So you miss a bit of excitement unless you've been lurking. Zelda Echoes of the Kingdom. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, cozy games. She loves the cozy games, and if you are into Nintendo or you're into those titles, check out her stream. She streams quite often, like more than I do, and she does typically 2 Animal Crossing streams a week, and then she does Miitopia at least once, and then others throughout there. I'm unfortunately highly unaware of exactly what night you do what things. I do apologize, but highly recommend her streams. They're fun. She's funny. And very entertaining. Playing
at a park. Why not?
Nice.
Why not?
Good times. Good times.
Okay, well now we're gonna get to the boring Lego section of the show where we talk about our Lego.
Boo! No,
The Legos section. And I'm gonna walk it up. And today we are going to talk about trees. I might even build a tree live just for funsies. So let's get into it. But first we gotta do this.
Who's this kicking it with a new mob? New mob. New mob. New mob. Yeah. Will we get a chunky match? Will we get computer tech? An orange spaceship so sleek? Does he hate castles this week? Does the new mech have a wicked team? Has the castle from last week been reshaped? Has he built 5 orcs and welcomes the Cerberus Daddy Ben? Yeah! Jump to 5 big! Computer tech!
Okay, so I don't have them on the stream yet, but we're gonna add them. We have some tree modules.
We're back with octagons, hexagons. Sorry.
Let's
So
start.
Copper Valor has 3 per week scheduled, but I toss more in when I can. She says, like I did last week when I went 5 days in a row trying to find Shabra. Never found her. Spoiler alert.
No, spoiler alert. Okay, let's add this first one in.
Got to use the amiibo to kick Pearl out. Pearl, as Ben says, I have to say it. Oh, it's pretty. I like the autumn theme you got going here.
Yeah, so here's my first one. What I'm really working on a lot is trying to make the trunks in particular not appear too square.
Mm-hmm.
There's a couple spots where they still are a little squarish, but really trying to build those up so they have some kind of a roundy texture idea on them.
Yeah,
yes,
I like
so
it.
It's very, very yellowy orange. That's what I was going for here. So that's not the one we're going to practice building. Neither is this next one, which is
trees, and more trees. Awesome. I love this.
The willow tree. This one in orange and red.
Do weeping willows change color?
I don't know.
I used to have one in my yard. I don't believe it does.
Did it always kind of stay like a pale?
Yeah, I'm gonna fact check you
color?
on this.
That would be nice if I could do it in green instead, because honestly, I don't want to use all my orange leaves for this one.
Doodly-doo.
But this has sort of got that weeping willow spillover effect.
I had one in my yard for like 5 years, and apparently they do. They go from green to yellow, orange, or red.
Perfect.
So you
because
did it
it's
right.
orange. Look at that.
Never mind.
And then last but not least, what we're going to work on building today, I did some pine trees.
Ooh, pine.
A pine tree.
Pine pretty.
So here's a couple pine trees. I need some other stuff, some other filler in here as I work on this.
Mm-hmm.
But some of the pine trees I have around, like as they grow up, like the lower branches end up dead.
Yes.
So it kind of ends up looking like this.
Because they grow in rows, because that's how they drop. They naturally grow in rows, because the way they drop the pine cones, it blocks the sun from getting to the lower branches, and the lower branches eventually die.
Yeah, so they end up
So unless
looking
they're
like
out
this.
away from a house, they don't do that Christmas tree thing, that cone thing. They do that. Yeah, that's very accurate.
This is what they end up looking like, which is why you can pass by them. But I thought, hey, since we're talking
Yeah,
about trees, let's build one of these pine trees. So you can see
Good
how I
call.
build one.
ooh, we got a demonstration tonight. Even
Yeah.
Brickhead Build says now Ben's just showing off.
Well, that's kind of the point. Is we're supposed to be, talking about what we build. So here are the basic parts for a pine tree.
Then he said laugh out loud, so he's just joking, man. Settle down.
So here are the basic parts for the pine tree. We want these 2x2 rounds.
Yep.
And I hate that this camera auto focuses and refocuses. Let's see. I'm going to grab something white to put under this and see if we can get that to stop. While I'm doing that, do you want to play Peelybone?
I do. I will do that. Bye. Have fun. You know it's going to take me an hour to find it.
That's right at the top.
There it is.
A new Lego set, can't wait to see. Oh, it's Peelybone, okay, what could it be? Half banana, half bone. It's a bonkers sight. Be it stupid or cute, it just doesn't seem right. Guts, oh, what a sight to behold. Little round splatters, stories untold. Is it a bruised banana or something else? How did Peelybone end up on the shelves? A banana with a skeleton, what's the deal? A mashup too wild to find the appeal. He's not a doorbell, don't say ding dong. Every part of Peelybone is just plain wrong. Don't say ding dong, don't say ding dong. Just plain wrong, just plain wrong. Don't say ding dong, don't say ding dong. Every part of Peelybone is just plain wrong.
Okay, we are making quite the mess here, but does that help or is it just as bad?
I'm not sure if it's that or if it's the shadows, but we'll see. Worth a shot. It doesn't seem to be doing too crazy yet, so
Okay, so
keep building. We'll see what happens. That song goes out to VMAC Attack. Thanks for being a member for 9 months, sir. Appreciate you a lot. Brick That Build says, I'm the last one to be critical of anyone on the show. It's all in jest. See, Ben? He also says, calm down.
all right, fine. I'm calm. Okay, hopefully that's somewhat
Yeah.
better.
It's doing all right.
All right, so we're starting with our 2x2 round to make ourselves a little trunk. And one of the things that's nice about a pine tree is that they have very round bases generally. You can still give it some sort of root flare, but they tend to do pretty well with just the nice round shape. And then we're going to add a row of bricks or snot bricks here, the 1x1 with stud on one side.
Okay.
We're going to make them kind of alternate going in and out like this.
I was going to build along, but I'd just be like tearing through stuff over here. Like, well, I don't know where anything is.
Trying to find it. Yeah.
Rawr, the basement flooded. Blah, blah,
You
blah,
can always
blah.
watch the replay. So there we go. They're offset so that there's one on each side like this.
Makes sense.
Okay. And then we're going to add a little clippy brick.
Mm-hmm. Clippy
Add
brick.
those on
Gotcha.
each one.
A 1x1 tile with the
1x1
with a
tile
horizontal clip.
with the clip. And then we're going to add these handlebar pieces here. These
ooh.
were very popular in the bonsai tree.
Oh yeah.
So they're pretty easy to get in mass. I'm sure you can get them on Bricklink or through Lego as well.
I just built that with my mom, and I don't remember those pieces being in there. Was it part of the pink
Maybe.
part of the tree? Because my mom doesn't like pink, so
That could have been.
I like pink.
So now we're going to choose our
Pink
leaf
is my color.
And we're going to go with the sand green again, mostly because I have a bunch of them.
Okay.
And because it's a cute color. I don't know. And we'll just chuck some sand green ones on each of our little things here. Now, it is important, basically, I think, for all trees to be able to bend them down a little bit while you're working on them. If you don't, it looks fairly unnatural. So that's sort of one of the big tips I would give anyone who's.
I also find like having the ability to like reshape them
Mhm.
is helpful and give some variation in the curve of each section.
Yeah. On top of that, if you're building on hexagons like I am,
Yeah.
they can overlap the next part of your build or the next hexagon. So sometimes you need to move a branch a little.
Yeah, that's so I had that problem with the cherry trees. As I put them into their slots, they would run into each other, and so I had built the branches modularly in case I needed to, tear some branches off to make them fit. This seems like it would work that way too. If you needed to like take off the back of a tree to make sure another tree fit, and it's also that's naturally how they grow as well, because once again they don't have the sun going to them, those branches die.
Yeah, you can kind of flex them down a little bit. Kind of start giving yourself kind of that look,
That
and it's
dome,
actually, yeah, it kind
that
of
parabolic shape.
This parabolic shape. Even though if you go and take a look at a pine tree, what you'll tend to notice more is that they kind of grow out or maybe even a little up. But in order to flare it using the standard Lego leaf piece, we're going to cheat a little by just angling the ones higher up a little farther down so they look like they're going up into a pyramid shape, even though that's not exactly how a pine tree really works.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's close
so
enough.
yeah, it is close enough. So then we're going to go up a level with another round brick.
Just one?
Why not? We are only going to do one, though I think
Okay.
maybe you could do more than one if you really wanted to.
Depending on how tall you want to go, I guess.
Depends on how much space you want between the branches. And though this isn't necessary, I'm going to go with headlight bricks for my next layer.
Just to show
set
that you
them a little
can.
bit.
Yeah.
It'll work with these two. But same thing, I'm just going to offset them as they go around. Well, let's see. Apparently I have 3. The other one, I don't know where it went, but I'll just use a regular one with the regular snot brick on the last one.
There you go.
Oh, really matter. And we'll do the same thing. We'll put on some of these clips. Believe me, it will get slightly more interesting here as we go to the next level.
Oh, this is interesting. You're good.
And we'll do the same thing with the bar pieces, the handlebars.
What's nice about this too is like there's ways to expand or reduce this. There's all sorts of different pieces you can use to do the same technique with a thinner or thicker trunk.
Yeah, the other thing that I didn't do it here. I probably should. The other thing that I would recommend, and I would do it here, instead of lining this tile and this tile right over each other, I'm going to offset them like this, so that I get a little more coverage, fewer gaps. So now that I've offset that one, the rest of them will follow suit.
Good call. Good call.
So that's not it's not necessarily required. It'll still have a similar look, but this will give us a little more coverage down low here. Now, as you go up, you'll notice there's going to be some gaps where you can see the trunk. I would say 2 things. Well, first of all, that's actually real. You can see part of the trunk through the tree, but more so as we go up, that'll start getting covered by branches.
And if it ever does bother you and you want to cover that up, you can add more leaves. So you can see Ben's doing on these handlebars, 1 on one side, 2 on the other. If you want to cover up more space or spread out more space between the branches, you can add 2 on each one, or 3, or however thick you want to make it. This is kind of a modular system.
Do whatever you want.
For creating a tree.
All right, so there we go. So now we've got 2 layers kind of down here.
Yeah, the more variation there is, the more realistic it'll look.
So there we go. So maybe I'll push this up a little so you can see it a little easier.
It's doing all right. It does tend to want to focus on the table, but when you bring the tree back to the center, it refocuses on that pretty well.
Okay. Well, you live, you learn. You can't win them all.
Oh no, trust me. I've done recordings for things here where I'm just like, I'll go back and look and be like, oh well, that entire 10 minutes of it was out of focus, so we got to do that part again.
Now we're gonna go up one more of those 1x2s. We're gonna put a plate version on there.
Okay.
As well, and then I'm going to put on a tile with a jumper stud in it.
Ooh.
The reason I'm doing that is because I'm going to transition over from this shape, and I'm gonna. I have somewhere a blank hexagon base. Let me see. Don't know where I put it. That's okay. I was gonna put that on there so that it would stand up right. Well, I got a big one. I don't want to use this big one. All right, whatever. It's fine. So I'm gonna switch over to these. I'm gonna put a bar in here of some height. This one happens to be one of those 1x6 bars. And then I'm gonna switch over to this Travis brick.
I do wish that there were more 1x1 bricks that had Apollo studs in the top. By the way, in case you don't know what I'm talking about, when I say Apollo studs, it's when the 1x2 rounded plate with hollow studs came out. They accidentally named it 1x2 rounded plate with Apollo studs, and so that's why Ben and I say Apollo studs from time to time. We don't always.
We don't.
Do you space those apart with 1x1 rounds with Apollo studs?
I will. Yes.
Okay.
We'll get to that.
Sorry to jump ahead.
Yeah, that's okay. So this first level here, we are going to put our clips on all four sides of this brick. Some people call it a Travis brick. I don't know why.
Some guy named Travis used to use it a lot. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. You got it. You got it. You nailed it.
And then we'll do this cute part. I have some of these in brown too.
Yeah.
But it's this 1x1 with the rounded back with the bar on it.
That's like what all the cherry trees are made out of. Basically that with the 1x2 plate with a horizontal clip at the end.
Yeah, so we're stretching these around. Ooh, this clip here is not one of the newer ones. It's one of the older ones.
Yeah.
Which is fine. They're just sometimes harder to clip into, and they're more likely to crack and break.
It's always fun putting a reddish brown plate on something, knowing full well it may be the last time you ever use that brick.
Might
and if you
be
have
the end of it. You know?
Yeah, if you ever end up needing to rebuild something, like you better have a bunch of extra brown plates on you sitting by for all the ones that are to crack off when the brick separator hits it.
You can also see that the older version with the U-shaped clip instead of the C-shaped clip was much harder to tilt down than these are. Once again, just like before, I can rotate this 1x1 because it's only attached on the one stud, so that we can cover up as much of the underlying spot as we want. But again, as we go up, some of these gaps will get closed down anyway. There we go. We did two leaves on each branch piece.
Nicely done.
And now we're going to go up. And as Mark said, we're going to go with some Apollo studs. 1x1 round.
Apollo. We're going to kick him off bro key soon, Apollo.
Or Apollo.
Yeah, I still don't feel great about that. He's a cool character. He's just basic.
Don't know if I need to do one or two here, but I'm going to do two. And then this next part, I'm going to switch over to a slightly different piece, which is this piece, as we like to call it, the action piece.
Yes.
And I have a bunch of this action piece for whatever reason.
I actually like to call it the whoosh.
Yeah. I have a bunch of this one in nougat, though there's a bunch of them in clear.
I got a ton of them in green from Peak A Break.
Yeah. Okay. Green ones would not be bad either. I wish I had a bunch of them in reddish brown. I don't know if they make them in reddish brown.
I don't either. I could check, but I have Bricklink open to show the difference between the U clip and the C clip.
Okay.
Once we're done with that, I can look for the. Oh, that's not the zoom. That is the action. Sorry, the zoom is the big curve.
Big one.
Action
Bigger
piece.
one.
Yeah. Zoom.
So I have those on here. What would be ideal?
Mm-hmm.
Now that I'm looking at this, I wish I want to make an adjustment. I think that piece might be up too tall. Which is no big deal because I can just take out one of the Apollo studs and lower it down.
So nicely demonstrated, sir. Well, they do make a wedge tile. Son of a biscuit.
A wedge tile?
Yeah. I've been wanting this for the pagoda house roof. They do not make it in dark tan yet. Eesh.
And seems to be one of those colors that they keep coming back to, though. So
Oh yeah,
just because it's not there now doesn't mean it'll never.
I'm sure it'll exist someday.
The other thing that when I'm at this stage of the build that I can do is if they have a piece like this piece in
Mhm.
the same color that I want to do the leaves in,
Yeah,
if I push this into the hole there and into the action piece, they stay in even better.
I use that like crazy. That's the only way I do it because I refuse to transport anything with just the stud connection for those leaves, just because they have a tendency to fall off very easily. The other
But I
thing
don't
you
have
do
them,
if
so we're just going crazy.
carrot stick pieces work well too and look like branches.
Yep. So we could go with that piece as well. Let's see here. At this point, I'm just going to go with a single layer like that because we're going to go up one more layer on this before we get to the top. So we'll put on 2 more Apollo studs. 2. And we'll do 1 more of the
Don't mind me.
bricks. Same thing. We'll kind of angle it to fill in the gap that I have there.
Yep.
And then on this very top row, we can do a couple different things.
You know that gingerbread pub I have, Ben?
Oops, I don't need these. Yeah.
This is how I need to redesign those candy cane trees so that they're not like tissue paper, fall apart if you sneeze on them.
Yeah.
Not Kleenex.
Tissue.
Kleenex brand facial tissue.
Kleenex brand facial tissue. I was going to go with these again. I don't know why I did that. That's okay. So we'll go with the action piece again. Action, Jackson piece. We'll go around all 4. And then to get our tippy top of our tree here, we can put on a cone brick if we want to. I will this time, but you might not need to, or it might get in the way. I'll do another set of tree branches on the downward angle here.
Getting a little off camera. There you go. Thank you.
Hard to do both here.
Oh, definitely.
Keep track and build. You can go up a little higher again. As the tree gets taller, you can push your camera up so that people can see what you're doing.
Ooh.
And then we can create our very tippy top by pushing a couple of these guys up over the top like this.
Yeah, this is one where you definitely probably want to use one of those cannabis pieces or the carrot stick
Or
piece.
something up there, yep.
Make sure
Towards
those
the top.
stay in the And the nipple piece, the 1x1 round tile with the bar in the center, that doesn't fit. You can't shove that in there upside down. It's probably not long enough of a bar,
It's
right?
probably not long enough, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this tree's looking a little naked. Looks like I could have used a little more. I think what I probably need more than anything is to remove a little girth from the section between here and here to push the branches down a little bit.
Yep.
But that's the general idea of how those pine trees are built. So you can
Yeah, it
see
looks
here
good.
from the other side.
And there's like one spot where it looks like there's like a vein missing, but the rest of it looks pretty well covered.
Yeah. So you can
Great
add more
demonstration.
leaves, more pieces, more whatever.
Yeah.
To get up there. Yeah, right here it's kind of looking a little,
Kind of bald, kind of comb
little
over
naked.
cypress.
Yeah, so you can twist this center section a little bit, and it sort of helps. So
The twisting
There
noise
you
helps
go.
too.
and as we mentioned, of course, the parts that are just connected with the stud on the action piece,
Yeah.
they fall off real easily.
Brickworld suggests that if you make closer layers and turn each one 45 degrees to hide the hole.
Yep, that's exactly what you can do. You can make them smaller, tighter, closer together.
Jazzy Viking Bricks calls it a happy little tree, and Ben is frozen. And this happens from time to time on Think Outside the Blocks. Ben freezes. That's okay, because in the meantime, while we're waiting for him to figure out what's going on, I assume it's him and not me. It may be me. If you can let me know in the chat. Otherwise, I'm just going to play a song. Let's go with a minute and 20-second Apocalypse.
The world torn apart by fire and flood. Mutated platypus rise from the mud. With venomous claws and duck-billed beaks, they protect their home from the human freaks. Through the ashes and skies of red, platypus badasses busting heads. Through the ashes and skies of red, platypus badasses busting heads. This is the dawning of the age of Apocalypse. Mutated claws rise fierce and venomous through shattered skies and rivers of rust. In the age of Apocalypse, we fight, we must. Humans beware, this land is not yours. The platypus reign in apocalypse wars.
All right, while we're waiting for Ben to come back, I'm going to show you a couple of the things that he was talking about there. He was talking about the style modified 1x1 with clips. Whoops, wrong screen. Hold on one second. I don't want to increase the magnification of my face. I want to increase the magnification of this. So this one is right here, the one he was talking about, that is a U clip. You can see here it makes a U. It is harder to get the clips in. You can see it comes out. There's a little bit of a bump there. And so it's harder to get those plates with bars in there, and then a little bit harder to turn them. And the newer one, which has a C clip, as you can see right here, that is a little bit easier to get things in and then to move them around. Let's take a look at some of the other parts he was talking about. Let's take a look under bar just to fill out this all the specifics of this great demonstration Ben gave us. This is the action piece right here. It does not come in reddish brown yet, as Ben was saying. He was using the medium nougat, but you see there's a little bar here and it comes up on a stud. And then we were talking about using the cannabis piece, which is not the name of it. And so I'll go ahead and move over here and we'll look for plant, which is right here. And is it not that? Oh, no, it is. This piece will work. The flower stem. That's an, wait, no, I think that will work. And then you can also use this piece. This is a bar circumference as well. And you can also use the cannabis piece, which I don't see yet. I think it's in plants. It should be in plants. If it's not, I'll be annoyed. Here it is. This is the cannabis piece, which you can see why I call it that, right? Olive green would work on his other trees, his other pine trees that are what I'm called. That we saw in the on his screen earlier, the pine trees that he did in olive green. Hold on one second. I believe I have a text from him. Nope, that wasn't him. Okay, I apparently had a meeting tonight. Look at how great we are at doing this, you guys. I'm on a live stream. Sorry. Yikes. So yes, I did forget. So I don't know where he's at. But good demonstration there from Ben. We'll move on in a minute to me if we get him back. I mean, if we get him back or not. But it's at about an hour, and this is usually when I take a bathroom break. And since we have a new song that's about 4 minutes long, I'm going to go ahead and play the new one. Actually, is Mark's got to go longer? No. Total Effin' Jerk is probably the longest song we have. Nope. Daddy Ben is So High was the longest song we have, but I know you only heard it just an hour ago. But here it is again, our newest song, Total Effin' Jerk.
Ben and Mark, me and new best friend when Chazzy Viking Bridge joined Tainted. She likes Lego and Animal Crossing too. Makes amazing comments all the way through. She makes them laugh, lights up the chat, making fun comments until the show is wrapped. Then why did Mark Banner like a total effing jerk and delete all the comments like an evil effing jerk? My bitch Jazzy Viking jerk. What the F is wrong with him? That total effing jerk.
I think I just accidentally banned somebody. Jazzy Viking Bricks was banned? No. No. Their comments were removed? Jesus.
How do you unban somebody?
I don't know. I don't know. Crap.
How'd you do that?
I don't know.
Seriously?
What the hell just happened?
Oh my
Seriously?
This is terrible. This is so... How did this happen?
This is the worst thing we've done.
God. Yo, I don't even know how... I don't know.
Poor Jazzy.
And we love her.
Mark tried to impress her by choosing Series 9. She voiced her opinion, and Mark fell in line. His face lights up when she shows up. Loves every comment, bringing each one up. Then why did Mark ban her like it's total effing jerk, and delete all her comments like an evil effing jerk? Mark said why we do this like total effing jerks. Then said you got weed, you total effing jerk.
And then barf in the bad way that we...
Can you please stop saying we banter? I don't want to hear that again.
Mark Ben Jazzy Viking Bricks like total effing jerk. What the F is wrong with him? That's total effing jerk. That total effing jerk. That total effing jerk. That total effing jerk.
Wow, was that ever timed? Well, Ben just got back.
Jerk. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, welcome back, man.
I'm back.
Good to see you. I was like, all right, I guess maybe his internet went completely out. Maybe a pine tree fell on his house. I didn't know what happened.
Who knows? But that's okay. Let's just take a look at the end of the pine tree there. We were almost done anyway.
Exactly. Yeah, and I'm missing a meeting, apparently. I forgot that I scheduled for tonight.
Oh, shoot.
I checked my phone to see if you had contacted me. Did I not have this in my calendar?
What's the meeting for? Something exciting?
Yes, and actually, 7:30 was the meeting time. Yep, oops. But I've got one Wednesday at 1 p.m. I won't forget about that one.
All right. So there it is. There's the tree. I adjusted it slightly while I was restarting the computer. Took out a couple of the brick layers in between to sort of push the branches a little closer together. But there we have it. Pine tree.
Looking nice. Yeah, excellent, man.
Yeah. So I don't know where this pine tree will go. I thought I had another blank hexagon, but I can't seem to see it at the moment.
Always exciting.
That's all right.
Always exciting.
That's all right. So are we ready for some Mark Pagoda House tonight?
Yeah, sure are. Are you ready for some Mark Pagoda House?
Oh, I am so ready. Here we go, Mark.
Mark's an otter, watch him splash. Building art deco, leaves and grass. Keeping fab, you land on streams. Making mucks, fulfilling dreams. No fear breaks when his builds are up. Only cheers and howls from his club. So let's get pumped for this Scorpio. Mark's creations are on the show.
All right.
Okay. Oh,
There
I
she
suppose we
is.
could take this one off. There we go.
Oops, sorry, I forgot to.
We're slightly out of focus, but here we have a
I can fix that.
pagoda house.
My hairy arm gets in there, and there we go. Pagoda house, here it is. It's getting taller. It's getting taller. Look at that.
Yeah, Brick Orphanage says, "Do the leaves stay on the action piece well enough for it to travel to shelves?" No, that's why we recommend sticking that plant leaf piece through there.
Yeah, put that cannabis piece in there, in whatever color matches.
Or a
The carrot top.
branch.
Oh, I didn't
Yeah.
show the carrot top piece, but I showed some of the other pieces that fit in there. If you push that through the plant piece into the hollow stud of
Then
the
it
action
holds.
piece,
Yep.
that stuff won't move. That's how all the trees you see in the background are held together. I don't
Yeah.
not use carrot stick or cannabis piece. But yeah, what do you notice that's new? Let me set this up a little bit so that you can actually see it from the front. Because that's kind of like, that's one of the questions I have for you.
Well, we've got a few new things here. We've got this.
Yeah.
We've got our moon off to the left with a sliding door up top. So we added some more things to our second level.
We sure did. There's more things.
You also have a roof there now.
Yep.
Did we end up stretching out the balcony like we talked about to meet up well with the roof, or what'd you end up doing there?
We sure did. So it does meet up with the roof now. And
Okay.
so here's our completed doorway to what's going to be like a terrace out here, with a nice little pagoda roof as well. I did start building the roof around here, and then I pulled it off so that I can test this out up here.
Yeah.
And I do think it's, if you look here again, I think it's a little bit too wide. Oops, and our doors are all crazy. I realize I use tiles on the top of these sliding doors, which makes them not slide the right way. I didn't realize they took plates, but I'll just leave them like that for now.
Yeah, that's all right.
But I shrunk this one down because now it gives me enough room to do something here on the corner.
Okay.
It may actually need to come down one more. So these are definitely way too wide, and I may actually go back another step with this to make this section even smaller than this section. I think you can kind of see part of the problem I'm having is that this is mostly temporary. I think what I need to do, well, you can kind of see, this is all what's holding up. I've got some Technic beams resting on just regular basic bricks here. And I think I need to have arches coming out of the wall to kind of hold this all together. Now the dark blue arch is rather expensive. I could use the smaller arches, but they don't provide quite as much. First of all, it doesn't look as nice. But they don't provide as much support as the longer arches. I could use some Technic bricks and lift arms to kind of help with that. But I haven't put a lot of thought into it, just I'm trying to like practice with the basic structure of the house. Now, one thing I decided was that on the first level, we used these white grill pieces because I like the way they kind of look like straw.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure that they would repeat that on the second floor. Like what I'm telling myself is there's a lot of moisture on here since they're building into this waterfall. And so like the straw kind of helps like protect the foundation from moisture. And they don't necessarily need that on the second floor. And it might look a little bit too much like the base. So I changed colors from doing the white down here to doing the medium
Darker
lavender. Yeah. And so if you see like in the back,
a couple little bread loaf pieces.
A couple little bread loaf pieces. I need to, well, at first I was just like, I need to come up with a way to stretch out my lavender tile numbers because there's not a lot of them in sets. And so I only have like 46 of them, which is enough to do the top. But I do like the fact that there's a little bit of a different texture there. We'll look again at that in a bit. But this is what it looks like if it had the straw on it again on the second floor, which I guess is kind of hard to see. I guess we could do this since it is all square. Bring you over to this side. Actually, I'll do this side. Mm-hmm.
From that angle right now, if you turn it back, I'm getting major pareidolia.
Oh yeah.
Pair of big round eyes.
Our big teeth.
And some gnashing teeth down there.
All right. Good to know. Good to know.
Yep.
I guess we don't always need to get rid of pareidolia, but
no, you don't.
I don't like big faces in my
just kind of get it sometimes.
I mean, if it was straw base above straw base, I thought that was a little bit too not washed out, but I didn't think it looked like necessarily. I didn't like the color story as much. Like if this is coming out here, see, this is an older roof section, but if this
Same
all,
idea.
yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't bother me, but let's see
Okay.
it with the purple,
Mm-hmm.
with the medium lavender. Oh, now you gotta have to rotate it so you can get the medium lavender right next to the. Rotate
above
it
it.
180 degrees from where you have it now. Not
Oop,
that,
that's not
just the
connected.
top, just the top level, just the top.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Just the top level. This way we can see the roof butting up to itself with the medium lavender there. There we go. So what do we think, Tainted? Do we like that better, worse, the same? Doesn't matter.
I've got enough of that grill piece to do the entire house in many more sections.
Yeah.
Bleh.
I guess
Hi.
for me, I kind of seeing the two options. I like the idea of switching it up, but I actually think that the white might look better.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, that's just me.
Fine. I may as well just lay down and die. No, I'm kidding.
Oh wow, harsh. The other thing I'll
No.
note too is right
Not
now
harsh.
if you look at your top roof section
Mm-hmm.
and then the middle roof section from this angle, it looks like a person's head up top, and then their neck, and then their torso, and then they have like their hands like extended, like they're reading a book or something. Yeah, that's an interesting. Interesting. I don't know. That's not pareidolia. That's an entire human form. It's probably got a different name.
People dolia.
Yeah, peopledolia.
Person dolia.
When did this get so big? I've only seen it from the front. Well, it got so big when Mark redesigned the whole thing. And he made it deeper, and he's making it kind of pinch in as it goes up now a little more starkly. But you can see we've got quite an adjustment from one level to the next now, in terms of the roof side and having this big open porch type thing.
I guess as we're playing with variations, and this would be it without the porch in front. This would be it with a second story that the porch would then be in back.
Okay. An interesting idea from Jazzy. If you did a line of tan bread loaves, it could look like bamboo wainscoting, except you'd have to get a bunch of those bread loaves.
I mean, I do have them. They're all over the roofs.
Right.
So it's something that's on bestseller right now. I've ordered them 3 times because I keep running out because I keep making it bigger. I finally did start taking the old house apart, just a couple sections of it, as I was needing pieces. But I'm pretty confident I'm going to leave it this way instead of going back to the old configuration. I do want to use that configuration for a different build. But for now, Zos, we're going to leave it with the new configuration. Let me turn that back around again so we can get a better idea of how I intend it.
Yeah.
What do you think of the asymmetry on the second floor that I have going right now?
It's kind of interesting to have the moon door over on the side.
I know.
But then you kind of, tried to recreate that by having the new light lavendery bit over there at the very top. As much as I was saying that I like the white right above the roof again, I do like the medium lavender where it is on the front here.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I would switch that over to the white.
I would say we can take a look kind of at how it looks from putting all the colors together. Let me see here. I don't want to drop you guys too fast and make everybody sick.
And look, we got a switch.
It's Buttland switch.
It's the Buttland switch.
Bro key switch is in the dock right now because I'll be switching over to that. So you can kind of see how this looks with the decking. Maybe this is a better angle of it since I only did that half there. How would I do this? Hold on. Like there, I guess, ish. Oh, well. You kind of get the idea of how the dark tan looks with the decking looks with the, yeah. Let's see if I
Works
Do
for
some
me.
live building. Whoops. Actually, I don't want to press down on this because it's on tiles. I don't want the entire thing to Larry off of here.
Yeah, don't Larry this. You can also see a nice pile of Zevia back there.
Yep, 3 of them
We're just traveling around
hiding
the room
behind the
here.
hiding behind the hiding behind the
Pillar.
column. So
Yep.
yeah. Here. Stop looking.
Yeah, so there we go. I don't know. You need to be so self-conscious of that. It's 0 calorie, man, right?
Mm-hmm.
Made from
Well,
the
it's just 'cause
stevia
there's
plant.
3 random cans I wasn't even aware of.
Oh, that's okay. All right. So there we have it. Some
That's where we're at. And if you give me a second, I will go ahead and
throw it up on the base.
throw it up on the base and see what it looks like.
Yeah.
I actually haven't done this yet, so I don't know if you want to pull me off camera while I do the reset here.
Okay. Look
Or
at
at least
this.
off
I'm
the
extra
highlights.
big.
Well, it's nice to have you back.
Yeah, I don't know what happens. Sometimes it does that. I'm fully wired. I have fast internet. Sometimes it's just like, hey, it's time to freeze.
Sometimes it just quits on you.
Yep. And it
It's like,
even
no more
does
for you,
that
buddy.
occasionally when we're in Buttland. It even did that once on the Brickworld Crossing stream. So
Yeah.
we don't know why it does it. That was even a different software. My internet just sometimes freaks out. But if I run a speed test, it works perfectly. Like has no issues at all. So it's just kind of one of those super random issues that seems to plague us only when we're live streaming.
Mm-hmm.
Makes me want to say this to my internet. F.O.
F.O.
But that's kind of how it goes. So Mark's resetting here. We can see him working. He's got to adjust his camera back up, so we'll give that a second here. There we go. And now I can get a good look at it here. So let's switch back over. And
Whoops.
yeah, we're still moving. We're not the supersized.
Oh, sorry.
version. Yeah, we're up. We're zooming. We're up. And here we go.
All right, thoughts there?
Kind of liked it before when it was kind of sitting at a 45-degree angle.
Yeah.
Top there.
Mm-hmm.
Feels like that would still work well.
Yeah.
Because even if you make this square, you can still place at an angle up top.
100%. Yeah, definitely
So-
can. I mean, it'll be easier now that it is one square instead of like 5 pieces that fit together,
Yeah,
not on stud.
yeah, crazily. I think the other interesting part is if you did that and you still wanted to have some sort of dock lead out to the waterfall,
It'll
would
still
have an
work.
interesting and bizarre shape.
It
at the
will have
45
an
degree
interesting,
angle.
bizarre shape. I mean, because like the further forward we come back, the spots I have planned to, oops, well, that column got stuck to it.
Yeah,
But I mean, you're talking about this, huh?
yeah, like that. Yeah, more like
Oh,
that.
what do you know? That looks like a pain in the ass.
Be kind of fun. I don't know. I
It'd
like
be
it.
fun. It would be a blast.
Yeah.
Yeah, boy, oh boy.
You could. How about you build it on a giant hexagon, and then
Seriously, that actually would work.
you did get an ooh.
I do like
see
that.
here.
God damn it.
That
was a
it's not
measured
angled. I
response.
think it needs to be to the right, says VMAC. But kind of like
mean,
it more at a.
I do like it more at an angle too, like a lot more actually. Now that I see it,
Yeah.
damn it all. Let's see if we can get that centered as much as possible. Which would be
Pulling a
here.
Larry. We're still being careful here.
Mm-hmm. No Larrys, no Larrys, no Larrys, no Larrys, no Larrys.
Bamboo tree getting hit a little.
Sure is.
And that's okay. So
Well,
there
it
it
looks
is.
pretty in back with the bamboo tree growing around the corner.
Yeah,
Looks pretty. I haven't put this on a revolving base.
that's not bad either, though. Straight up like that.
That is better.
Yeah, that's much better.
Yeah, either angled or this, and this is probably the path of least resistance.
That is the
here.
path of least resistance for sure. Then I think
Oh, I like this. Here,
you have to
let me
have some sort of nice garden or something out front on
it
the left side there, or our current left side.
ran into me.
Jazzy Bricks gives that a thumbs up. Yeah. Yeah,
Oh, the
angled
bridge
or
looks really
this.
cute there.
Yeah, I think this will probably be easier.
Oh, thank God. What do you think of the asymmetry from here? Because I actually like where the crescent moon
Yeah, I
window
don't
is
think
from
it's
this angle.
now. I think it's better when you're looking at it from this angle.
It's crude, right?
Oh, Orion's making a guest appearance.
Oh, she is. There she. Hey, baby, come here. Come here.
There she is. Hi, puppy.
Hi,
Look at
puppy.
that.
What are you doing? Is there too much Lego in the way? Come here. Hi. She's like, I don't trust you.
I'm not
What's going
sure.
on? Here, come here.
I'm not
Come here,
sure.
let me give you some loves. What are you doing? Hi, sweet girl. Hi, baby. Hi. Did you have good dinner? You see all the people watching you.
Yeah,
There's
all
like
the
17 of them. Yeah.
19.
Who's a pretty
19.
girl? 19
crazy
people
day.
looking at the baby girl. Looking at
19.
the baby girl.
Even
Yes.
one of them from Twitch.
I love
So,
you. Ooh, there's someone on Twitch watching us?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I think
What was
from
that?
here you'd probably want to move the kind of the big paddle piece leaf thing to the left.
Paddle piece of leaf thing. Boom, boom. That?
Yep, that thing. Probably move that somewhere.
Evicted.
There you go. You know, a little. Oh yeah, just so you can get a little more of a view of the path up. And then yeah, do something cool over to the left now that you've got some space, a garden or a sculpture garden or something. Yeah.
Oh,
Zen garden or tranquil
f-
garden.
fountain.
Fountain. You love fountains.
Orion cocked her head when I went.
She's like, oh, he's choking. Fix
Right.
him, fix him.
I think I've told you this on the stream. She jumps on me when I sneeze in my sleep.
Oh yeah. That's nice. of her.
Believe what I've been told is she can sense my heart stopping,
Oh,
and she's
interesting.
trying to like give me chest compressions. I don't.
What a nice dog.
Yeah, I like. Okay, I like this.
All right, so we've got a path forward. Now we'll just keep working on our the royal we. We'll keep working on our pagoda
We
house.
will.
and
We
I'll
certainly
keep
will.
working on some hexagons and trees, and we'll talk about it again next week. Because what
Yeah,
else
just
would we
like
do?
just like the royal we banned Jazzy Viking bricks.
Just like the royal we did that. Yes.
Just like that.
Yeah. All right. Well,
That feels
before
good.
we get into the Lego news, the question is: does Mark need to go to the bathroom?
I already went while you were gone.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
Yeah, I left
So
everybody.
that
I left everybody alone.
Okay. Is that is that from something, which is of course a classic refrain that you see at or here at Brickworld when someone's looking at an original creation.
Mm-hmm.
But now let's get into some extra little bits of Lego news because there wasn't a ton of big, super exciting things, but there were a few little things that I thought we should talk about. And the very first thing that I think we should talk about is a follow-up because it is Valentine's Day for what was finally chosen from that strange love ideas contest.
Oh boy, I
And
cannot wait to hear this.
This is the one that was picked. The Lovebirds. So
Oh, good, actually.
I think of all the options that were out there, this was the least horrible,
The least offensive.
the least crazy. It's not bears holding hands or anything else. Anytime that they're
Or
going to give us
hedgehogs.
or
Hedgehogs on a
hedgehogs
oddly
picnic.
scaled picnic. Yeah.
Yeah, anytime they're going to give us more tree pieces and more leaf pieces, I'm all for it. And the birds themselves are, they're kind of cute actually. They're not poorly designed here, so we'll see how it goes.
A lot of cool salmon pieces in there too. The giant warning that is a fan model and not the final product is disturbing because I would love the twisty branches and trunk on this. Me and words tonight.
We'll see how they do.
Words. Who
with it.
cares?
But that's kind of what we've got here. And here's the bird butts.
Bird butts are a doorbell. Ding dong.
Ding dong. So we can look forward to that at some point. I don't know when, but at some point. I don't know what this other thing is. Apparently, there's going to be an Edward Scissorhands set.
I think that's one of the 90s votes. That's one of the ones you can vote on for the 90s. You can bring that up too, as long as you got ideas open. Bring up the they're voting on which 90s set they're going to produce with the Target.
Throwback Challenge
There you go.
in fan vote. Okay, so they are still working on them. So
Yeah, but we can vote.
X-Files,
Yep.
Jumanji, Buffy, Fifth Element, and Edward Scissorhands. So all 5 of them are some sort of movie franchise or TV show.
Yes. That's what pop culture is to people nowadays. Just the movies they liked at the time.
That's true.
Which works.
Okay.
That's what nostalgia means to you. That's what it means to you.
Okay. So that's what we got going there. But then let's take a look at some other random Lego news bits. Here's one.
That's available right now.
The gift with purchase starting 2 days ago. The
You spend over-
rainforest.
What is it, $159.99 or something like that?
It's 150.
150. Okay.
Yeah. So if you go over 150 US, you can get the tropical rainforest, 300-ish pieces. Lots of the fern piece. If you like that piece, and we do.
We do.
So if you happen to be buying some Lego anyway, GWP time. For me, usually when these come up, that just means that I'll put in a big pick a brick order for brown or leaf pieces right now for trees.
Yeah.
But there we have it. Anything else here? I see a beautiful butterfly and some of the regular red colored leaves, which are a little more on the rare side.
Are you jumping out in front to spend $150 and get this?
I don't think I'll intentionally hit 150, but if I do, I'll take it.
Okay. So you're not full GWP Jones. You're just kind of like, yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah, it's more of a if I happen to hit 150. If I'm at 145.99, would I spend an extra $4? I guess.
Yeah. If those are your pieces, however, if you want to give the waterfall pieces to me, it's not something you really put in your stuff. Pockets Master says, got my pick a brick order in last night. Awesome.
Right.
I've got like 9 of them laying around here that are still completely unsorted.
Yeah,
That's fun. I like
yeah.
that.
That's the worst that they send it to you just in one bag.
It really is. They didn't used to.
Yeah.
Or at least they used to have at least some parts in separate bags, but not anymore.
But if you're gonna get it in 2 days, is it really that bad? So,
I always forget how to pronounce this. Rakuten.
Rakuten. Yeah.
Rakuten is doing 10% cash back on shop at home.
Okay. There you
Okie
go.
doke. Nice.
Hopefully it's not a scam like the honey business.
The honey business.
Yeah, honey. Have you ever heard of honey? It's a browser extension that gives you discounts that searches for coupon codes at websites. At least that's what their promotion was.
But it's a scam, huh?
It was a scam, yeah.
They just steal
It was
your
a-
identity
a
and
triple scam. No, actually what it did is if you promoted it like creators do, they would use from their website affiliate links. So if you saw something on somebody's YouTube stream and liked it and went to buy it, if you also were using a honey code,
Mhm.
it would take away the creator's affiliate revenue. And
Oh,
then
interesting.
On top of that, they were running a racket where if you were going to the website, Honey would give the creators an opportunity if they paid them extra money to hide some of the coupon codes from people using Honey or give them different coupon codes. So it ended up being a big scandal. Honey is now owned by
Yeah.
PayPal, so it ended up being an extra big scandal
that doesn't surprise me.
and became a big
PayPal.
problem. So
PayPal.
I don't know. It got a whole thing.
Brick Orphanage says I've gotten hundreds back via check from Rakuten. I have $500 in my upcoming check.
All right.
Nice. Okay.
So Brick Orphanage says at least he
want to do
does
that.
not believe Rakuten is a scam, at least not for Shop at Home. Okay, the other big thing, and you probably saw several ads for this during the Super Bowl. They are coming out with a new Jurassic World movie
I just
starring
saw one.
ScarJo,
Starring who?
Scarlett Johansson.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I hope they write a script this time
Maybe.
instead of just asking ChatGPT to make the first movie happen again in the most ridiculous ways that make zero sense and are insulting to the actors having to spit out the dialogue that was created for them. God, that movie's so bad.
Yeah.
God, even the one Lost World 2 or Jurassic World 2 is also a piece of crap. I didn't think it was possible to make a worse movie, but then they came out with Jurassic World 3.
Where they were doing the whole militarization of the raptors or whatever,
Were they?
cloning and all the other stuff.
What a mess. What a complete mess of a movie. God, the end of the second one where she's like, they're like me. I was like, we get it. They beat us over the head with that. It was like, Brickworld says Honey was intercepting affiliate links.
Yeah,
Yes, that's a
it.
much more concise way to put it than what Ben said.
But there was other stuff too.
Other
Wasn't
junk. Yeah,
just
they
the
did
affiliate links.
Honey
But
junk.
So
Honey
here we
had a lot of
go.
junk.
So there's we got a first look at 4 dinos. So there's this one.
And that's literally just like character built. It's not like brick built, right? Those are all like separate animal pieces. Yeah? No?
3 of the 4 of them are character molded, few piece dinosaur whatever's. One of them is brick built.
Okay.
So
Is
we'll
it
get to that one.
the
So here's the
pliosaur or
first
whatever? Okay,
one.
I'm sorry. I'll
The Titanosaurus
stop saying stuff.
or Titanosaurus. I don't know.
Titanosaurus, yeah.
Titanosaurus. He finally got a spiny.
It's cute.
He's got a
I
big
like it.
old back spine there in dark brown.
I'd say it's Ding Dong a Doorbell.
Here's the one that's brick built. This
Yeah.
is a
Mosasaurus.
Mosasaurus.
It's cute.
So here he is. He's got some stipply patterning to him here. Little flippers. And then we have one of these big whatever the heck this thing is.
Quetzalcoatlus.
Quetzalcoatlus. I don't know. He's a giant.
Quetzalcoatlus.
He's a giant pterodon of some type. Or pteranodon of some type.
Quetzalcoatl.
So yeah, I thought these had feathers, but maybe not. I don't know. But anyway. So anyway, new dinosaurs. I guess they'll have new sets.
Fun times.
We'll undoubtedly get some sort of truck to capture the dinosaurs and whatever else. And then we saw these, which started us getting into a little bit of the weird or stupid debate, but not quite as the next set will. Here's our first round. They have these Brickhead 2-packs that are Transformers. And, the whole reason that they're 2-packs is because the Brickheads don't transform into these. You can just build both models.
That might be very difficult. VMAC Attack says dinosaurs aren't exciting. Better add some locusts. Oh, right? Giant locusts that are like basically the raptors from the first movie attacking them while they're trying to pull buttons the same exact way.
They're all on fire. They have like the
they're goopy
cloud of
whatever
giant locusts.
No one cares.
Yeah, so here these are. I don't know. They're kind of stupid. If you're really into Transformers, maybe you'll be really into these.
Optimus Prime looks like an eagle or like some sort of finch.
Well, in this, the Brickhead version here just looks super goofy. It's so thin and tiny. I don't know. It's
our first Brickhead version of a car, unless I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong.
As far as I know, it is.
It's been known to happen.
And it's
that I get wrong sometimes.
They did make those chibi racer Marvel characters. Yeah, we talked about chibis before.
Chibi. I hate that word.
They did make those for Marvel and DC. So we've gotten like a chibi looking little thing like this for a car before, but those had minifigs in them. This is supposed to be something else. Getting the low internet picture again, but hopefully we'll stay good.
Oh, well, I hope we keep you. Jazzy Viking Brick says, sorry, but they look like friggin' Mega Blocks.
Ooh.
She's not wrong. She is not wrong.
I didn't say she was, but it is harsh. Okay. And then this is a gift with purchase.
That's crude.
It's actually a pretty ding-dong doorbell. Right?
Yeah.
This is a Sonic crab monster of some sort, but looks pretty good. It's not a gift with purchase. He's in the reward center.
Liar. Oh, okay.
Something like that. So there it is. Kind of cute.
When does that become available?
I think it's in now already. But
Amy Schultz says cash in points. Is it in there? Let me check it out.
Cash her in. Cash in your points on the reward center.
Offers,
you're a
please.
Lego Insider.
You can get this. I must not know where to look for this. Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Jazzy Viking Bricks likes the crab.
Yeah.
I love
I-
crab.
I love lamp. I like crab.
Mhm.
Register your sets. Redeem now. Let's see. Is it up? Doinky doink. It is.
There you go.
Here's what
Is
you
it-
can get.
Does it have a name?
It's called Lego Sonic the Hedgehog Bad Nick Crab Meat.
Okay.
I'll prove
He's
it.
a bad Nick. Bad Nick crab meat. There he
You
is.
can also get the mobile music trailer. You can also get this marine chronometer set.
I have that.
You can get the this is out of
Can't get
stock.
that one,
Never
it's out of
mind.
stock.
Liar.
Down below, there's the Black Seas Barracuda. Barracuda Seas, the mini
This
one.
one right here. You can get a monkey and a giraffe.
Yeah. Looks like you
Going-
redeemed that one already.
They're going, ooh, did I?
No, you didn't.
I didn't redeem jack shit because I didn't know this existed until just now.
They have a treasure chest.
There's a treasure chest. There's Lego Jaws, not Jawas.
Yeah.
Ooh, there's mini
And then
V's
they
in
have
this.
The mini Ninjago ones. I have all 4 of those that they've come out with. I think.
There's 8 pages of this.
Yeah.
Like, how
lots of
much do I have
stuff.
to? All right, 2,000 insider points. How many do I have? 14,382. Look at the turtle.
Yeah, the turtle's a doorbell. Ding dong.
I want to give it a hug, but it's probably only like that big.
Yeah. Be a little weird. Doesn't mean you couldn't. It'd just be a little weird. Okay, so then we got into a couple of things that I don't know if they're officially announced, but we saw images for them, and there are a couple of new Marvel sets.
This makes sense.
Yeah, so let's come back to this one in a minute. Let's take a
Why-
look at the other Marvel set.
Why are we going to put a pin in that one?
I don't know, Mark.
There's
We just are. There's a Marvel Iron Man Hall of Armor set. This is the second time we've had basically this set. This one's smaller than the last one, but here it is. I don't know. There it is.
I'm neutral on this.
Sure-
I
I'm
don't
not
hate
sure
it.
who the guy with the dragon tattoos on his pecs is, but
I was wondering the same thing. Is that not from Iron Man 2?
I don't
Isn't
remember.
that Willem Dafoe?
I don't know.
Third, isn't it? Isn't this the
Could
third
be
time
the
they've done this,
third.
Ben?
I don't know. Very well could be. They do it a lot. They just keep redoing it. And I'm not saying that the figures don't look pretty good. It kind of looks like the Iron Man suits are decent. It's just we've gotten it.
I
know.
interrupt this news with a special request.
Fourth one apparently.
Fourth, someone's going to say fifth. Come on. Do I have
Yeah.
higher? Do I have who is the
Sixth.
under on this? VMAC Attack. Did you do this? I mean, get these poster. Oh, they're downloadable wallpapers. Never mind. I'm like, there's 0 Lego Insider points, and they're actually
0
rather
points.
cool.
Yeah.
But they're wallpapers for your phone or your laptop.
Desktop, yeah.
So I do apologize. That was a bad interruption. We should have
That's
stuck
all
with the news. Yeah,
That's all right.
I got excited.
So there's the front. There's the box. We already saw that. Front, box, front, box, front. I kind of like the. Is this supposed to be War Machine or Iron Patriot? I don't know. Who cares? I like
It's
the
Blue
I like
Buster.
the design on him. He looks good.
It does look good, actually.
Yeah.
I like the
Let's,
I like the decorated elements in the back. That looks like somebody could have fun with that.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily want it. But yeah. Zip
So
zip.
there's 4 of these, but let's talk about this thing. When we first saw this, I believe I used the word to describe it as weird, and you said it was stupid.
All right, so we got a few things going on here. Before we move on with this, want to hit these. Garrett Gross, welcome, sir. I meant to email you because I sent you a message on Discord and have not heard back from you. And I haven't opened Discord all day because I'm working on the live stream. So if you have not checked Discord in a while, please check. I'm businessing. Sorry, I tell people not to tell me to check Discord on here, but here we are. It doesn't count for me. I can do it. Garrett says, you're totally right. Jurassic World movies were total dumpster fires. The first one was okay, but it was just like fan service. But I have high hopes for Jurassic World Rebirth. What a great name. Gareth Edwards is directing from Rogue One. Oh, really? And OG screenwriters from Jurassic Park are back. They brought Michael Crichton back from the dead. This is great news. Brick Orphan says that Blue Mech was a dumpster fire last time. Jesse Viking Brick says,
Could
is
be.
Jeff Goldblum going to be in it? Can I tell you one thing? I am not businessing right now. I seriously hope not. I do love him. If you haven't watched Chaos, well, don't, because there's one amazing season and then they canceled it. But he's so good in that movie. He used to annoy the living crap out of me, and he does as Ian Malcolm. I do love him, but I really hope Ian Malcolm is dead. If he comes back, I hope he dies in the first scene, like Drew Barrymore in the first Scream. Like, I hope it's like Jeff Goldblum's in it, but he dies in the first scene. That'd be great. Not for Jeff Goldblum, for the character. Because the character's, well, read the book. Read the first book. Anybody who are for or against it in the book has to die. Anyone who's for or against it in the book, it's like there's a reason, there's a theme. Anyway, Chris Cummings asks, is Hulk voice, who says Hulk bad driver? Was that a good Hulk voice, Ben?
It was, it's all right.
The second half was more me actually doing it. Papa Rex says a Hulk monster truck makes as much sense as a Superman mech. Or all the Ninjago mechs.
Maybe less sense than that.
Jazzy Viking Brick says, oof, but also same. And this is one of those comments that I have no idea what she was referring to.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe Jeff Goldblum hatred. But here we have Hulk smash truck. I think the worst parts about this are threefold. One, why is Hulk Tiny Hulk? Second of all, what is with his face on the front of the truck? And the fact that it says across the back or across the side, Hulk smash. Really?
I had to look twice because I thought you were saying it said Hulk smash truck. And I was like, well, is it Hulk smash truck? Or is Hulk going to smash the truck?
Oh, this is the Hulk smash
it's
truck.
Just Hulk smash.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
And then they've got this. Apparently, it's got some sort of spring-loaded tires, so you can drop it down and it'll bounce. I guess. I don't know.
I think it's just showing that it has spring load, like the spring suspension.
Yeah.
Ben, what question I usually have when we see something like this?
Why? Who is this for? Of course.
No, I was going to go with, is this 4+?
You do say that a lot. This is not 4+, but I do want to say, who is this for?
I don't know. Are you going right into it?
What's the point of the gelatinous cube thing down here?
That's the I know this one. That's the
Tesseract.
Yeah. Brick Orphan just says Hulk actually just throws the truck around. I wouldn't. That would be a fun play feature. But it's tiny Hulk. It's a minifig size Hulk. Which that's the only way you could drive the truck. I guess.
You could put the crash test helmet or the crash helmet on. But I think Hulk's head is probably harder than the stupid helmet is.
Right. Good point. VMagatech says Hulk smash monster truck would be awesome in real life. Nonsense in the universe. Questionable predicate there. I guess if Hulk used truck as weapon, okay. God, I got to put my Hulk voice on. I got to know first. You guys have to say Hulk says, or whatever. Goldblum as Malcolm was irritating, but he himself is great and so uniquely funny. Thank you. See, Jazzy Viking Bricks and I. That's why I banned her.
Yeah, that's why you banned her.
I was just scared. I can't make friends this fast.
Yeah, so I said weird, Mark said stupid, and so maybe we need to, set the ground rules. What is weird? What is stupid? And so here's my example. This, I would say, is stupid. Just straight up stupid. Look at this thing. It's stupid. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's also weird.
This one is weird.
Okay, perfect.
It's weird.
Okay.
Stupid. Like, why does this exist? What's the point? This one, okay, they made it. It's a little weird. But, I got into thinking, because that's our next section.
We do that sometimes. We think.
Weird. Yeah.
Yes.
Are some of these other Lego sets we've come across, are they stupid? Or are they just weird?
I appreciate this because when we first came up with this, there was an S in the acronym, and you were like, let's just do stupid or weird. And then that was it. That was the entire concept. So you have fleshed it out much more than we did during our meeting.
Or is it weird? And so I wanted to show this to start off with. Is this thing stupid or weird, Mark? I said it was weird. You said it was stupid.
It's pretty stupid. This is one of those that's subjective, right? So it's like,
I mean,
it could be both, maybe.
Mealy Bone is stupid weird. This is an odd choice, but they have done this concept of random car or truck in a superhero set forever. And in fact, I believe I have found the number one culprit in my eyes for this particular trend is a little gentleman that you may know of as Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
Now, there are these weird-ass Spider-Man sets. I'm just going to say that from the jump.
Yeah.
That they've created right now based on a TV show, which is called Spider-Man and Friends. And we looked at these where they're a bunch of... They're dinosaurs for some reason.
Yes.
And I was like...
This is a Disney Plus show, right?
Apparently. So I guess if we were going to give them a phraseology, I guess those would be weird, not stupid, because they're based on an existing property. But look at these things. We've got Team Spidey Dino Crawler Rescue. We've got Spidey and Gobby's Raptor Battle at Treehouse Headquarters. We've got Spine and Electro Dinosaur Vehicle Chase.
Right.
They're just weird.
We wondered a lot about this when we first saw them.
Yeah,
but I guess, is the show even out yet? Can we say for sure?
Though. This is stupid.
And what makes you think that?
Spider-Man doesn't have $1 trillion to create a bunch of crazy cars. He's like always broke, can barely pay rent, trying to make it as a photographer for the newspaper where the editor hates him. He's not driving a custom painted Spider-Man car. Right?
I don't know what part of the Spider-Verse we're in, but I'll give that to you. Typically, especially Miles. Wait, what's his name?
Morales.
Miles Morales. It definitely doesn't have enough for a custom painted.
He doesn't either.
Right.
So what?
Peter
so
Parker?
I say stupid on this one. You say stupid or weird?
I'm gonna go full on and say this is weird.
Okay.
Not sure it's stupid. I haven't seen the movie, the second movie yet, or the TV show, so I'm going to withhold judgment on the stupid part. But it's definitely weird.
Because you think that one of those things, there's going to be a Spider-Man supercar like this that just shows up. Fine, okay. What about this Spider-Man vehicle then? This is Monster Truck Spider-Man versus Dinosaur Venom. This came out like 5 years ago. And Spider-Ham is apparently...
Spider-Ham is in it. Maybe the last time they'll make a John Mulaney character, minifigure. Could be.
But look at this thing. It's got rubber band suspension and a giant shooter thing.
Yeah.
Now, is this stupid or weird? Why is Venom a dinosaur? I mean, I know he can shapeshift to some degree, but not a dinosaur.
This is a hard theme to do this on because it's into the Spider-Verse. Like Spider-Ham, if you accept Spider-Ham,
okay, all right,
it might be weird, but it's not stupid because in this universe, Spider-Man can be an actual cartoon pig.
I guess so. So you're gonna go with weird on this one because of the existence of Spider-Ham.
Papa Rex is going to go with both because, well, I mean, just again, it's just the world. I'm respecting the creators of the universe. I guess I'm not playing this well.
Yeah, that's all right.
Yeah.
What about Spider-Man Jet?
This is stupid.
And Venom Mech.
Yes, it's mostly the mech where I'm like, dear Lord, do you think Venom needs a mech? Have you seen what he could do? Yeah, this is annoying as hell. I have a
Jet
full
too. Like why?
I have a 100%. 100. Good night, everybody. A 100 precision. Oh my God, I have an opinion on this one for sure. 100%. I have an opinion on this, and it's the mech thing that drives me nuts every time. They do it to every. Didn't we have like a police mech in City?
I'm not sure I've seen a police mech yet.
Maybe it was a fever dream. Brick Orphan says I kind of like the Spidey jet.
I mean, it's not that you're not allowed to. It's just like the design of the set itself, like, is okay. It kind of looks like a fun little Harrier or something. But why is it Spider-Man?
I mean, I know that I know that like the Venom mech has like spikes around his neck, but from a certain angle, it looks like he's wearing a fur collar.
Yeah,
So,
I don't know. It's so weird.
Omega's weighing in here says that sucks. I like Spider Ham. Part of buying the Daily Bugle was because I wanted Spider Ham. Granted, Joellen wants the Daily Bugle, so it worked out. Jazzy Viking Brick says, I want to make it into Airwolf. Oh my God, can I tell you a story, Jazzy Viking Bricks? One of my teachers in college, I was a theater major, was Jean Bruce Scott.
Yeah, good story. And apparently somebody, I don't know which one of these people, was stealing a Avengers vault.
I know, right?
I don't know. But that's part of the play feature. I'm not sure.
Is there a Tesseract in there? Do we see the other images?
I don't see one. Okay. How about this one? Hulk had a monster truck. Why doesn't Spider-Man have a monster truck? Apparently he did have a monster truck. It says Spider-Man on the side.
This looks more like a monster soccer mom van.
The bottom of the truck looks exactly like the Hulk smash one. For
Did
serious.
you count the studs even?
Dude. You see that the way that it's built with the upside down bracket there. And here's a reminder. Here's the Hulk smash one. Here's the Spider-Man one. They're like exactly the same.
They're both stupid.
They didn't even try. The bases of these two are the same.
So Brick Orphan is suggesting that I say Tony made Spidey a kitty jet just to shut him up. Jazzy Viking Bricks thinks, I don't know, this set is cool. I lost the thread for a minute there. Sean is here. Yeah. So Spider Jet helps get him somewhere faster versus a dumb motorcycle he doesn't need. Both go hard, not going to lie. No, Ben, one is a monster van. That's what I said. It's a monster soccer mom van.
I was just talking about the bottom, which is exactly the same on the two of them.
So ACOB here is talking about the sets themselves. You're talking about the entire story.
The idea of these things.
Does Miles Morales have the money for a custom painted Lamborghini?
Or even Peter Parker? Why does he have
a
monster truck?
And that's where I get lost in the story. I'm like, well, it is the Spider-Verse. So ACOB says we got a good debate now. He's here.
Only
He's going to talk about this.
The motorcycles or four-wheelers make no sense, but the monster truck, like, that's fine. Oh, a jet does. But where did he get the jet, ACOB? I want to know. And did he think it's different when it's Batman? Because he has all these vehicles, right? This is his jam.
Four-wheelers are
Tony Stark, for that matter.
I haven't seen motorcycles with four wheels, but I know that four-wheelers are a thing. I lived in California for a while. I've seen them in the desert. I've driven one, even ridden one. I don't know, whatever.
Yeah. Okay. Do we think this one is stupid or weird? Can you believe this set, real frickin' set, it's Spider-Man riding some sort of walking spider mech. Now the set itself, okay, it kind of had a walking feature, which was interesting, but why? Why?
Anything with mechs. Sandman doesn't have a mech. He's just sand. I don't think either one of those two need a mech. All right, so ACOB says he does autograph signings at $500 a pop. He can buy a jet. Also moves a ton of merch. Has a good agent.
And why is he always like on the verge of getting kicked out of his apartment and he can't pay the rent?
He has an alter ego. He can't tell. Oh, he just goes as Spider-Man. Okay, I guess that scans. Peter Parker got money from Tony Stark. He got Spider-Man armor from Stark. Yep, gotcha.
Well, he just got the little, just the one piece. That's it.
Spider-Man swings and doesn't need vehicles.
Thank you, Amy. Amy gets it.
They don't need mechs. They do not need mech suits, especially Venom. That's my big thing on this. This was kind of a rough one to do stupid or weird with because there's a lot of passion about like
about Spider-Man and his
The
dumb
IPs.
vehicles.
And apparently he's a baller. He's got the cash.
He does, apparently.
He can get himself a Quinjet.
What about this one?
This is, by the way, ding dong a doorbell. I mean, you put a rhino in it, so I'm kind of like, I'm a little like, ooh. Acop says, yes, Amy, he can swing in town, but if he's needed in Honduras, he takes the plane.
But he's the neighbor. He's the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. He like sticks to Brooklyn. You know?
Well, there's neighborhoods in Honduras.
Harlem. Sure, but he's not there. He's just chilling in New York 90% of the time. But what about this little gem, the Spider-Man unicycle with the 5-legged rhino? I'm not sure about that part.
I'll give you this is weird. This is weird, but I want the rhinoceros. Pocket Master says the best part about being Spider-Man is not sitting in traffic. No way he drives.
Yeah, no way. And he definitely isn't riding around on a unicycle.
Yeah, and if he needs to take a plane, he just like shoots a web at it and hangs on.
Yeah, that's probably what he does.
He can go into outer space with his tech suit that he got from freaking Tony Stark. So
he can
why
ride a
wouldn't he?
Quinjet there. Somebody else has the jet he needs.
Doy.
He can borrow a jet. He doesn't have his own Spider-Man painted jet. I'm sorry, he doesn't.
I adore Bell, the rhino, by the way.
Yeah.
That is great.
So okay, so the unicycle, maybe a little weird. But maybe not stupid. Maybe he's kind of got an acrobatic side. Maybe that's fine. What about what about the spider sub?
The spider sub versus the coronavirus.
Apparently that's what that is. I think that was supposed to be a pufferfish. I'm not sure. I don't know if Spider-Man has any underwater enemies.
It's also amazing that he rides the sub from the top instead of like inside.
I know, he's got that beautiful web cockpit and he's just like sitting on top of the thing while they're underwater.
I also think typically submarines don't need crab legs, so I would call this stupid.
This one I would say is probably more stupid than weird.
I would go as far as to say stupid. Jazzy Viking Brick says that that's Miss Puff, but just
Miss
her head. He decapitated her. I don't know what she was up to. I had no idea that she was a low-key villain. Omega 1582 says Spider-Man versus Mario Pufferfish. That's more what it looks like. I did know it was a pufferfish, by the way. I was being somewhat of a smartass.
Yeah, a little bit. I did find this other one though. This one I was like, man, hell yeah. Spider tank, baby. Look at this thing.
It's accurate because Spider-Man does shoot bullets out of his nose, from what I know, like most spiders do.
Yes, and on top of that, this set is just straight up.
Why is there a rhino in it?
I'm not sure, but this set is straight up rad. I don't care if Spider-Man doesn't need a tank.
Rad's
I'm buying
not an
4
option.
of these.
Oh my god, this is the Mary fuck kill of Lego sets, and we're missing an option. All right, we got to do this again at some point, and we got to make the stupid, weird, or creepy, and we got to give 3 options: stupid, weird, or creepy.
Which one are you taking? Yeah.
Oh yeah, we should have talked more.
This one I'm marrying for sure.
Yeah, 100%. It's weird because those are my options. It is weird. But I mean, there's a rhinoceros in it. So Brick Orphanage loves the tires inside the treads. I do too. I hear rubber is a great way to turn treads. It's like the Blockover set that had the smooth gears in it.
Yeah, and if you want to go with the more PG version, you can go marry, kiss, kill. And so we're gonna go marry here.
Oh, I
we're
forgot.
We're gonna go kill here, and we're gonna kiss this one because the rhino's cute.
Yes, thank you.
So we'll go kiss, kill, marry for sure. So that's what I found in stupid and weird. All these crazy Spider-Man vehicles just driving bonkers. What about you, Mark?
You're done?
I mean, I did have one more, but
you can save it. You can certainly save it if you want.
This is not stupid or weird. This is just awesome.
This is Ding Dong and Doorbell.
Ding Dong
Full
and
price
Doorbell.
Jones, first day. Yep, I'm there.
Darth sock gift with purchase. So I don't even know why this one was still on there. I figured it was maybe a leftover from.
Okay.
From Cute or Stupid, and I had to leave it in because it's Ding Dong a Doorbell.
That makes more sense.
There's There he
Before
is.
we move on, if you haven't voted in the poll yet,
Ooh, we have a
I'm about to
poll.
close it up. I did it for the first time.
Oh.
I asked the Tainted. So tell us, do you think Hulk Smash Truck? I hope that's the name of the set. Hulk Smash Truck
I don't know.
is stupid or weird. And closing the poll in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And since I have YouTube open to run the poll, I know that we're 5 seconds behind. So I stalled a little bit.
Okay.
And 0. It's over. We have 86% of the Tainted said that it's stupid.
They agreed with you. Pure stupid.
Pure stupid. Yep.
Yeah. And when I said weird when this started, I was just like, why are they making this? That was kind of my opinion on of this. Stupid's probably a better description for this weirdness.
Yeah, but again, it's a slippery. It's not a slippery slope, but it's like a continuum. I don't think anything's all stupid or all weird, and of course, opinions are gonna taint it as well. No pun intended. But I think most of these things fall on some sort of somewhere along that spectrum between stupid and weird.
You should definitely intend your puns.
I'd never do.
I think
like
it's
when I called it perfect.
Yeah.
Because it was a cat, but I was just like doing the gay emphasize one syllable.
Yeah.
Barf in the bad way.
This is not fake. Lego's producing this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Barf. This is not fake. Those two make sense together.
Yeah.
All right. So Ben.
Yeah.
I got a little game for you.
All right. I'm ready.
It's called Stupid or Weird.
Well, of course it is.
What do you know? So this title card, thanks to VMAC Attack for shaming us for not having good like placards to start our segments.
Yeah.
So I make one every time. And so I'm like, I don't know what to do. Let me ask ChatGPT the difference between stupid or weird. It gave me a pretty good definition of the difference between stupid and weird. Okay, well, hold on. I don't remember. All right. And plus now I have Firefox stuck on the slideshow. So it was something like stupid is like nonsensical or devoid of intelligence or dumb, and weird is just like defying logic or creatively different or XYZ. So it had very distinct difference. So I was like, well, give me 2 Lego sets that demonstrate the difference between stupid and weird. So which one do you think ChatGPT told me was stupid, and which one do you think ChatGPT told me was weird?
I think that
Starry Overpass.
You have them lined up.
Why does it have
suggest?
Why does it have a Van Gogh background?
Honestly, looking at these things,
I know, but did I do that on purpose, or am I trying to throw you off? They are both weird.
I can't hear anything anymore. It just happened.
I didn't think you could, and this happened last week as well. Okay, bye.
Wah, wah.
All right, so let's start a poll. Wait, I can't because now I'm in a slideshow. Let's play a song. I don't know. I'm going to play a song because we're going to go into the Blockoverse, and this one's only 40 seconds. 49 seconds. I lied. It's almost 50 seconds, but here we go. In case you haven't gone into the Blockoverse with us, here's a quick primer.
Welcome to Blockoverse, no souls around. Cheap sights and sounds, no life to be found. Photoshop toys on twin Siamese, fathers and sons making IEDs. Welcome to the Blockoverse, everyone is checked. Water slides are funny, hands are grotesque. Car best police, house cake topped off. Minnie's passed out, her head's popped off. Welcome to the Blockoverse, where dreams distort. Bad Photoshop, orphans in an eastern port.
All right, so Ben,
this is why we stick to Sunday. Like, what is up with this?
I don't know. It's happens on Sunday too, actually, sir.
Yeah, that's true.
Brickworld Build says the road is weird. The slant is stupid, based on CTGP.
I disagree because of the nonsensicalness of it. I'm gonna say the opposite. Well, but there is like the weird flying something on the right hand side.
Like the sort of like apocalypse baby jumping over the building. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's weird too.
Don't let that detract you. You're on the
I
right
don't know.
track.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
say that defying logic, sort of the
Yeah.
topsy-turvy nature of the one on the right makes it weird.
Yes. And the bridge to nowhere is what ChatGPT called
It's
the
stupid.
one on the left. But there
Right.
we go. So this was uncontrolled ChatGPT, and that's our placard, and that's VMAC Attack's fault.
Cool.
But here we go. Here's how we're going to play this.
All right.
I'm going to ask you, here's 2 Lego sets.
Which one's weird?
One
Which one's
is weird? Which one is stupid? Exactly.
Okay, here. Well, this is hard. This is
Yeah,
very
I
hard.
know, right? I thought this would be really difficult to start out with.
Yeah, because the campfire clash
Mm.
is straight up stupid. It's nonsensical. It doesn't make any sense.
Mhm.
Does it defy logic? I don't know. But I'm almost saying that Shadow the Hedgehog is
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah.
Because why did they make that thing? It defies logic that they produced that set.
Yes. So before we go on with the answer,
Yeah.
and I think this was more of a softball, so I think you're on. I think you're on the right track. Not that there's a right opinion. I might have put something up that you disagree with, and we can talk about that when it happens. Brick Orphan says, "Yeah, I thought that was train track. You're not alone." Jazzy Viking Brick says, "I like Starry Overpass." I agree. It is kind of starry, and it is an overpass. And I do like it. Anyway, Amy Schultz says, "Head is stupid." VMAC Attack says, "You can cut into shorter episodes on replay and up your views." Thanks for the unsolicited advice, VMAC Attack. Appreciate that a lot. Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Because I ramble when I pull up one slide. That's probably what triggered him. But I think you had it on the right track the first time that Campfire Clash is stupid.
Yeah.
And the Shadow the Hedgehog bust is weird.
Just weird, man.
Yeah, all right, let's move on.
Yeah.
All right, weird or stupid?
Okay. I am going to. This is easy for me. 1592 is weird, little nonsensical, little odd. Yellow Castle's just straight up stupid. It's just
Nailed
the dumbest set ever created.
Yep, you got it. Yeah, 2 softballs to start out with. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I think the things that you say are stupid the most are Sonic the Hedgehog's Campfire Clash and the Yellow Castle.
That makes sense.
All right, how about now? Weird or stupid, typewriter with flowers, or a freaking phonograph with flowers, or LP player, or whatever the hell you want to call it, with flowers.
Well, you gave me 2 softballs. Now I feel like you are trying to trick me because there's only one thing to say. These are both stupid. Mark.
Well, there's no getting anything past you. You are correct. These are both stupid. Good job.
These are both extremely stupid.
You're nailing it.
Why?
Oh, do you want me to go back? Why? Yes,
Why?
Why? You can replace stupid with the question, why?
Why?
ChatGPT told me how Animal Crossing sets were selling. I do want to ask it in about 6 months, how are these 2 sets selling? Yeah. Because I have such a vendetta against these sets. I want to know. I want to know that they're failing. They're losing money on these sets. Anyway, so you already saw. Your next question is this: weird or stupid?
The $80 price point on the helicarrier makes it stupid and nonsensical and something that no one should ever get. The droid builder set, it's just kind of weird. They're silly,
Nailed it.
Yeah.
You're good at this game.
Yeah.
You're very good at this game.
Yeah. It's finally something I'm good at. Okay. Well, this is obvious. We're going to say that Julian, little weird. Julian himself is weird. I don't know why he's painting on the shore. He's a smug. We already have a Julian. So it's a little weird that we got a second Julian. On the other hand, the Animal Crossing Flying with Dodo Airlines set is just straight up stupid. It doesn't look like the airline. It's not deep enough. His plane's not even right. It's just stupid. Straight up stupid.
You are 5 for 5.
Yes.
You're nailing it. Jazzy Viking Bricks, in the meantime, says, I need that poly bag. And
If
our
you
one
already have a
viewer,
Julian,
hey, but that's the thing, is you should have gotten a Julian already in Julian's birthday party. However, he does have the pink sweatshirt in the set, which I do believe also comes in Able Sisters.
Yeah.
So you're right. It is weird that they produced a poly bag and repeated a character.
Yeah. What's up with that?
And is Copper Valor still here? Because it's odd to hear.
Silence from Copper Valor on
Yeah,
Animal
you said
Crossing.
Julian himself is weird, which, he's smug. I agree. I don't like the smug.
I know she was seeking him out. I get it.
Julian's a good character design. I actually
He's a
don't mind
unicorn.
him.
It's kind
I
of
just
fun.
don't want a bunch of smugs around, to be honest. Oh, we have another comment, and it's from our one viewer on Twitch that turns out to be a spam bot.
Yeah, that happens.
Thanks, Twitch. All right, what's up here?
If you wanted to ban that one, that'd be fine. Just don't click on Jazz. Don't even bother. You're gonna mess it up.
That's what I know. And Jesse Viking Bricks comment is right after.
Yeah, don't wanna
you
do that.
can't do it to Twitch from StreamYard.
Oh,
I know, right? Otherwise, I'd ban this little butthole for spamming us up. Anyway, here's your next question: weird or stupid?
okay. Well,
You're probably not familiar with these sets.
well, one of them appears to be the opposite. Instead of plants growing out of everyday things,
Right.
they're everyday things growing out of plants.
Well, let's take a closer look at that one then.
Yeah. So this is old-fashioned radios growing out of beanstalks. I don't know.
So this isn't even from Stud's phone. This is from Reddit Lego Leak. You can go there right now. You can Google Reddit Lego Leak and see this exact picture. I guarantee you, go.
Okay,
Go, you'll see it.
Yeah.
So apparently Lego is planning to not only have like flowers and plants growing out of old tech, they're going to have old tech growing out of flowers or plants. Now, who do you think this set is for?
Okay, if flowers growing out of everyday objects is for the wives of AFOLs,
Mm-hmm.
then I'm gonna say everyday objects growing out of plants is for the AFOL's mother-in-law that they don't like.
Oh, that's an excellent guess. By the way, I have to bring this up because Always on Fire, Jesse Viking Brick says, Fireside Chat GPT.
All right, fair enough.
Baller comment.
Yeah, it is.
No, this is for people who like the 1920s.
Well, that makes sense. Flappers. Yeah. Oh, look at that guy.
Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while since I created one of these, and I just had to.
Redian Man Cave.
Oh yeah. Yep. I know, right? Can you believe how many 1920s vintage posters there are that say "Man Cave"?
Yeah, I know. I did not know. And what's with the word Ren, Red, Reb, Rebcare, Redian, Redian? Everything's like a reed.
It does.
Maybe it's from radio.
I
don't know.
I don't know. I'll have to go back and look at the prompt and find out what caused that. But yeah.
Yeah, I would say these are weird.
Oh, wait. You haven't looked closely at the other one yet.
Okay. Yep. These look like plants that have bell heads. Bell-shaped head plants. Like this is like the fun hole version.
Call. I think you're right.
Yeah.
And this is from Funhole.
Okay. Makes sense.
Good call. You're nailing it. You are on top of everything tonight. You even had a better guess about the lifestyle shot than what I produced. But I needed a moment. So who is this set for?
Well, these are for fun hole fans that want to get in on the botanical lines.
Nailed it.
There it is. There's a guy going into a fun hole and trying to get into the botanicals. You got a ladder to nowhere.
Yeah.
And I don't know what these things are. These look like shelves going down with them.
Yeah, who knows?
I don't know.
I don't honestly know either.
I love that ladder to nowhere, though. That is perfectly placed.
There's also like a body bag and like a firehouse or something. I don't even know. So Brick That Build suggests that he fell for it.
He did fall for it. He needed to go into the fun hole.
Yeah, I gotta say, you're on fire, sir.
Guess tonight's my night. My internet doesn't work.
Two
But-
areas en fuego.
Yeah.
All right, what's next? So,
Which one's weird, which one's
which one's stupid? I was like, wait, we've already seen these.
You know, it's a little odd because my initial feeling was that since we thought everyday objects with flowers growing out of them were stupid, that the opposite would also be stupid. But I think that's more weird, and the bellheads are straight up stupid.
Oh, well, I actually disagreed.
Yeah, you thought the opposite?
Yeah, I did.
I mean, I
Because
understand,
I
but
think just
you
in
know.
general, plants and old tech, just what the flying F? Why? This, and I'm responding like
Yeah.
more emotionally to that than I did when I banned Jazzy Viking Bricks. I just have to say, why do we keep having botanicals with old tech? It makes zero sense.
It's weird, man. It's weird.
It's stupid. It's stupid.
Maybe slightly stupid.
Maybe it's somewhere on the continuum between stupid and weird. All right, so up next.
Okay.
It's going to be a tough one for you, I think.
No.
Well, hold on one second. Let's take a closer look.
Yep.
So we're into the Blockoverse. That's why I played the song while your audio was out, just to remind people about what the Blockoverse is about.
Yep.
What do you see here?
Well, so
what do you like?
This looks like it's had a little bit of editing, but that's okay. This is the
it's
yellow,
like a butcher job in Photoshop, like someone was in a huge hurry.
Yeah, this is definitely Yellow Castle bookends. The books, of course, in the middle have absolutely nothing written on any of them. They're blank books.
Mm-hmm.
This is Legos getting into this whole bookends thing. Apparently, we're going to see more of these.
Don't forget Blockoverse. I think Blockoverse
and the Blockoverse has a lot of them too. Yep.
Well, and the Blockoverse knows that Lego's going to get into it, so they're trying to get ahead, just like they did with the Banana Boner, because they knew Peely Bone was coming.
Yeah. So that's this one. I know that Yellow Castle is for people who only love nostalgia and don't understand that the castle set is stupid. So I'm going to say this is for old AFOLs that also love books. This is AFOLs in the library. This is what it's about.
Before we reveal if you're correct or not, Brick Dad Build says the books are backwards. Well, actually, I tried for that. And so these are just blank. And they're at a terrible perspective because I had to chop the hell out of whatever ChatGPT gave me. And Jazzy Viking Brick says, stupid to put books on a Lego shelf.
Yeah.
Seriously, come on. Taking up space in your storage system. So the answer is this is for children dreaming of yellow castles.
Nobody's dreaming of yellow castles.
This kid is.
That kid's not my kid, that's for sure.
All right, talk to me about this bookend set.
Well, this is Phonic, the porcupine,
yes,
eating some s'mores.
Yeah,
and that's the evil robot that's trying to steal his s'mores.
Yep. Oh, you're on it. I hear you clicking.
Dear evil robots, did you think I wouldn't hear you creeping up to snatch my rings? And my s'mores? Snooze you lose, egghead. Got a jet. Sonic.
And so, I think this is a step above because I really think that s'more carrying robot is kind of ding dong a doorbell.
It's very ding dong a doorbell.
Yeah, I think he's well designed.
I like it. I think Legan has done really well with the Phonic, the porcupine sets with their robots. They've all been kind of ding dong a doorbell.
Yeah. If I was I would say pulling this one out. We haven't used this in a while. Needs more mech.
Yeah, it needs an egghead in there.
Finally has a little robot, but it needs more mech.
Yeah, it has a justification to have a mech, and it's not shoving a mech into it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, who do you think this set is for? According to Legan, don't forget Blockoverse.
Yeah. Well, we know that the Sonic sets are for families that love camping.
Yes.
However, I would say that that Legan doesn't have the same market research.
Right.
So these are for people who never leave the house.
Yeah, they also don't have the same access to like making studio shots, so they just find like stock photos.
Images. Yep.
Yeah, so I don't know who the set is for.
Oh, yeah, it's for the person with all these bronze urns and crazy lamps and dead plants. We have a chair that doesn't go to nowhere, but it does look a little bizarre. But here we have it. This is a very serene setting.
Can you tell me
Yeah.
what's to the right of the dead fern?
I would say that is a mummified golem. Very
That's
tiny
a
mummified
very
golem.
That is a very concise answer for whatever the hell nightmare fuel that is.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know who they're trying to appeal to with that, but apparently there's an audience.
The people with all the lamps, obviously.
Yes, and like the phallic statues, like dear, what on earth, man?
Oh, yeah.
Seen that in
There are
stores.
like 3 of those, 3, 4, 5. They're like 5 phallic statues, and what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Pravish urns.
And there should be 9 lamps. That's what I asked for. And there's another Escher bookcase here.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what well, I guess the books on the bottom are holding up the bookcase.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
You can't take this one out. It's a reference book.
Yes. It is a reference book. It's how to build a bookcase. That's the reference book.
Yeah, good point.
Yeah.
All right. So which one's weird? Which one's stupid?
Well, Hell Castle's stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Always. Question is phonic weird or stupid? I'm just gonna go with weird. Because I like the robot.
Okay, but you've always called both sets that they were based on stupid, so
They're
I give you a
stupid.
stupid again.
They are.
However, I could see that being weird versus stupid.
I guess I just promoted it because the robot was ding dong. But that was it.
You're right. I should have known, actually. I didn't know what to do with the one on the right.
They're both pretty stupid.
I just didn't know what you would do if you had to choose between Yellow Castle and Sonic
well,
the
if that
Hedgehog's
was Sonic
Campfire
and not
Cry.
phonic, then
Yeah.
they're both stupid. You know.
Good point. Good point.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's all opinion based, like I said.
Yeah.
All subjective.
Yeah.
All right. So I got a new one here for you. I want to show
All right.
these to you one at a time.
All right. Here we go.
All right. Blockiverse.
Yeah, I got it. Okay, this is the hot dog slide.
It's called the Wiener Slide.
The wiener slide.
Yes.
Yeah. This is very weird. Also nonsensical. I don't know if it defies reality. I'm gonna say this one's straight up stupid.
Well, I'm not asking you that yet. Who is this for?
This is for people who love American food and only American food and playgrounds. This is like for a patriotic American. That's what it's for.
I mean, you're close.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say like people who love American food and like playgrounds, like kind of horsing around, being dumb.
Bros. This is for bros. This is for American guys who love American bros.
Housewives who think everything is ding dong a doorbell.
Okay.
Yeah, just kidding.
Right.
It's for bros.
It's for bros.
Yeah. Got you there.
Pop. I like the football urn.
So no one else will probably know Superdog at Milwaukee and Devon. Yes. Oh, yes, I know. Brickworld Orphanage studs on the slides. Yeah, they're having fun. It's a wiener slide.
Whatever. It wasn't smooth, but that's okay.
Yeah, it's all good. All right,
Man,
so then
that guy's arms are sick.
Yeah, and I had to Photoshop because they did some really weird, like it looked like his left arm had been run over by a tire.
Yeah, I know. That looks strange from here.
Oh no, that's the fixing it.
That's the right arm. That's what it looks like now.
Yeah. Look at the left arm over here.
Yeah,
See
so
how
left
there's
arm
like
is just as bad.
Was worse.
His veins are popping out in like a spider web pattern.
Oh yeah, his veins are popping for sure. Anyway, so the other set I'd like you to compare this to,
yeah,
is this one.
Well, this one's obviously from that company that made Rocket Boy.
Yes.
And the Half Panda.
Yes,
where
it's
we
called
have
like
half wiener dog, half robo wiener dog.
Half literal wiener dog.
He's
it's a
like
hot dog with a dog's head.
His name would be like Peely Bun. That'd be his name.
This is Cog Dog.
Cog Dog. All right.
Yeah.
I'd prefer to call him Peely Bun.
I do like Peely Bun better, but that's the name. Sorry, Cog Dog.
Cog Dog it is.
Yeah, Peely Bun would be much funnier. Too bad you don't work for whoever the hell Woggle Boggle made this.
Cog Dog is for Lego employees themselves. I would say. I'd say that's who Cogdog is for.
Well, don't forget this wasn't created by Lego. It's created by the Blockleverse.
I know,
by
but
Woggle
they made
Boggle.
these because they wanted Lego to buy these things.
Oh, really? That's crazy. More mech, you say?
Or mech.
It's for, of course, fathers and sons building
IEDs.
construction sets together.
Yeah. Yep. And
Which is obviously what they're doing.
Who's in the urn over here?
Al.
Ladder to nowhere.
Yep.
Got the cherry blossom in the foreground.
Yes.
We don't have stairs used as a bookshelf though, so we're not
we need
quite
that.
there, but we're getting there.
Yeah, I didn't have a lot of time. I got 9 lamps in. All right, so which one's weird? Which one's stupid?
Well, they're both stupid, but I'm gonna say that the hot dogs are weird. The cog dog is stupid.
Good call.
Yeah.
And that's it. That's weird or stupid, everybody. Or stupid or weird. I don't remember what we called it. I think it was stupid or weird.
Stupid or weird, yes, because that's what matched our letters.
Anyway, I would say, you know what song we have not heard tonight, Ben, is this great song.
A wise man once said about Mark, you think he drinks water like a great white shark. About every 60 minutes, he's gotta go. Nature calls 2, sometimes 3 times a show. Hold the stream, he'll shout and dash. The show is live, but he's off like a flash. Instead of telling him you hold the stream, Ben provides cover, the perfect team.
Yeah.
But let's get into some of the news. Do you need the bathroom break before we go?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take the bathroom break now, and then 40 minutes later, I have to take another bathroom break. Like, hey, I made it 2 hours. Now it's like, well, now you're making up for lost time. So I'm gonna go. Nope, here's the right one, and I'm gonna use the bathroom.
Of course you are.
You're gonna go. Why don't you start with those? Because unfortunately, I have to use the bathroom again already.
Cool, go do it.
What's it called? What's BPH?
BPH.
Ben plays a tune 2 minutes long while the Tainted sing along. Keeps the show rolling smooth, no rush. Mark mutes his mic so you can't hear the flush.
Mark is muted, so let me unmute him.
The reason I mute myself before I go is because I like to keep listening to what's going on, but I don't want everyone to hear me pee.
Yeah, I managed.
It's been 60 minutes since I last went, so I'll mute it and I'll be listening.
Fair enough. Yeah,
You'll be listening to me.
Hey, Mark's gotta go. No interrupting the stream's flow. He'll be quick, won't take too long. He'll be done by the end of this song. Hey, Mark's gotta go. Mark's gotta go. Hey, Mark's gotta go.
All right, so fun fact tonight, because I came in at the very last second because I was trying to restart my computer so many times, and we just had 10 seconds in the green room together. I was like, hey, ready to go? And so I was hitting the go live button and it went live. So I almost ended the stream right as it started.
It's probably because I hit the go live button.
You did. At least it gives you a warning on that one. Like, are you sure you want to end the stream? Not like it does not give you, just for future reference, it does not give you the option to, are you sure you want to ban this person and remove all their comments from
Yeah, you think it would.
You'd think so.
But I don't know. I kind of feel like we just need to ban someone now just for funsies.
Yeah, super. And then I get to write another song this week.
Yeah.
Well, you'd have to.
Yub Nub Ending versus Victory Celebration.
Yub Nub.
He almost said it. All right. Question. Commando on top. Can you go bearskin under the hoodie?
Oh my God, yes.
Or creepy? Which one are you going for?
Duh, I do this a lot.
I'm doing it right now.
Oh, there you go. Well, there we have it.
But here's
Well,
the thing.
We have our answer. There's
When
nothing
I
creepy
l-
about that.
When I look up this question, when I look this up on the interwebs
Yeah.
to find pictures, everybody's always wearing a shirt underneath the hoodie, like every time. And maybe it's like a layers thing, like I get too hot, like whatever.
For
But
what
like,
reason did you Google this?
well, to
For
be
research
honest,
for this question?
no. So to be
Okay.
honest,
Okay.
when I'm wearing this hoodie,
Yeah.
it's not really a problem because it doesn't have a zipper. But when I have a zip up one and it's only zipped up 3/4 of the way, all my man hairs, sticking out of it.
Yeah.
And
I
then
do
I
know.
wouldn't go out in public wearing that, I don't think.
Right. Yeah.
So, like if you wouldn't do it in public, you could still do it in your house usually. But there are people who like have major issues with wearing a hoodie or something with nothing underneath it. What does the Tainted say? I need to know. I know they're on a 5-second delay here.
Should we start a poll? Because I can
Can
do
you
that.
do this? Yeah, close call poll.
Let's do this close call polls. We got plenty of time. Let's see. How long will it take me to type it?
I don't know.
All right. Start a poll. And what's the question?
Commando on top. Can you go bare
Can
skin
you
under
go
your hoodie?
bare skin under your hoodie? If you got today's Wordle, you know that hoodie is spelled with an I-E, not a Y. Start poll. Nailed it.
See, look at this. Brick Dad Build says the t-shirt's needed under the hoodie.
Yeah, interesting. So I go to the dog park a lot because I'm in Chicago, and so it's cold sometimes, and you have to dress in layers. But I come from the gym, and I want that tank top off of me. It'd be just a tank top anyway. So my chest hair would show otherwise. But I'm zipping the hoodie up to here, and then like the hood holds my hat in place.
Yeah.
And so it doesn't provide the best coverage. But like we're in Chicago, we dress in layers. You have to have layers because it may be like 40 degrees 1 minute and 75 the next, and then 20 a couple hours later.
That happens.
So yeah, I mean, I just have to do it because of circumstances. And also, I mean, in the house, I mean, I have a very different household. It's me and Matt. And Orion certainly doesn't care.
Yeah,
Amy Schultz is on board with us.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's kind of one of those things like I've left the house to go to the car wearing the zip up hoodie with no shirt under it and been like, oops, I gotta go in and fix that. Or I guess I could zip it up all the way and just get out there. Papa Rex says raw dog's fine.
We're 50-50 right now on the poll. I think perhaps Brick Dad Builds has the same problem I have, where like if you do wear a zip up hoodie without a shirt underneath, you might catch your chest hair in it from time to time.
Oof.
I've done that.
Oof.
I have a lot of chest hair.
There's only one zipper incident worse than that. But that one is not good either.
It involves Marky Post and Ben Stiller.
Yeah. It's not good.
Yeah, we know that one.
It is not good. All right. So what does the poll say? Are we still 50-50?
Still 50-50. Yeah,
Wow.
it is very close. You're proving it right. So I guess I'll give people 5 seconds to answer. I feel like only 2 people answered.
That might be true. It's probably Amy and Brick Dad Builds, but you know,
5,
whatever.
4, 3, 2, 1, and then the 5 seconds that it takes for like the live stream to actually catch up, and then we click end. It ends as a close call.
50-50.
Yeah, sure does. 8 votes. So we had 4 to 4.
Ooh, 4 and 4.
All right, what's the next question, sir? I'll start a poll. I'm ready for you.
This is important. The bow tie guy at work. Is he a branding badass because everyone knows him as the bow tie guy? Or does he just need more attention at home? Take that stupid bow tie off, buddy. Which one is he?
Branding badass or needs more attention at home? All right.
Yeah.
Poll is started in 5 seconds from now.
So everyone who works in a corporate office, you have the bow tie guy. All right. There's a bow tie guy somewhere in your office. You tell me, is bow tie guy just like
ew
a Tucker Carlson fan? No, is he just like wants to be known as the bow tie guy and he's got his identity and he's sticking with it? Or is he just doing that because he wants to be the bow tie guy at work? Because at home he's
So
at home he's the bottom rung, right?
We're asking for some other options. So we have a Tucker fan here.
Yeah.
We have just a dork from Amy Schultz, which I love. And we also have for the gay community for a while, wearing a bow tie was like supporting gay rights.
Okay.
So
Interesting.
it's a hard one for me to answer. So I'd say branding badass because like you go out with a bow tie at a certain in a certain year, and you're saying like I'm gay and I'm supporting this. It was a thing that happened. Omega says if you're the doctor, absolutely cool.
Yeah.
Papa Rex says bow tie guy is a non-conforming conformist.
Exactly.
Ooh, dang.
Exactly. That's what he is. He's like,
We're 50-50.
he's like, yeah, he's okay. So outside of the apparently gay rights touch, the guy at work who's doing this, he's not promoting gay rights. He just wants to be known as the bow tie guy.
It's a clip-on, isn't it?
It sure as hell is.
Okay.
Yeah, he's just like, everybody, look, bow tie guy's here. What crazy bow tie is he wearing today? You know?
His character in Office determines if it's badass or needy.
Interesting.
Yeah, we need more information apparently for Brick Dad Builds to vote.
Interesting. Yeah, he's
makes sense. I get
he's
it.
Unsettled on this one. But yeah, I mean, it's just any person at work who just has that stupid thing, that they're just known for. They just need this thing. It's not because they're comfortable. It's just, are they trying to brand themselves or are they just a loser at home? I just need to know.
I defiantly wear 2 different color socks to my office.
Ooh, is it because you can't find a matching pair in the dryer?
Yep.
Yeah.
And this is my office.
Yeah.
It's just me and Orion, and sometimes Cheeto.
Do you need to wear the socks because it gets a little chilly down there?
And there's a lot of dust on the floor because I never sweep down here. Right. So Papa Rex admits to wearing a bow tie as a delivery driver in a past life to be irritating. This is why I love Papa Rex.
Yeah. So he wasn't doing it as a branding badass. He was more in the needs more attention at home kind of camp on that one.
Ooh, judging the tainted you are.
Hey, just saying, whatever.
Are you calling a spade a spade? No, you're being judgy.
I'm calling Papa Rex a attention monger. Is what I'm.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
What I'm doing. Yeah.
Yeah, I mixed those 2 things up. Sorry.
It's kind of almost the same thing. Okay.
All right. So I don't know.
Let's get the timer.
It's 5, 4. We have a winner. 3, 2, 1, and then because it takes some time. And this, let's see what won because something had 57%. So needs more attention at home. Won 57% to 42%.
Ooh, a tight one. Another tight one.
This poll shit is cool.
Yeah. So everybody who has a bow tie guy at work, just know he's either a branding badass and supporting gay rights, or he needs a little more attention at home. So take it easy on him. All right.
All right. So first thing that's going to go into this think outside the blocks goodie bag is a bow tie.
Why not? All right, last one, and of course we always end on a Lego one. This time we've been doing castle lately. We're gonna do it again. Should Bricklick designer program spin off castle to produce more? Because they sell out in 4 hours every time. Should they have their own medieval whatever? Because they always produce 1 or 2 castles and they always sell out right away. Is that an obvi? They need to produce more of these, or is this slippery slope territory? If we start making a separate castle category, we got to make a separate category for everything else. So which one should they do? What does everyone think?
I can't spell obvi. That's what I think.
Obvi.
All right. So let's see. This is a deep ass question. Poll is started. I think they're probably thinking it. Amy Schultz thinks a slippery slope. I think they're probably already looking at that. They probably know. I'm sure they have a full team going like, hey, the castles do great. And I don't know why Lego itself is not picking up on that and creating more castle sets. Maybe they have too many IPs that would conflict. Brick Orphanage says, just make it 7 sets per round and run 2 castles.
I mean, I guess you could. They ran 2 castles this time and it didn't matter. They still both sold out in 4 hours,
Brick Dad Builds is on the slippery side, says, because they'll want factions in line. Well, what if they do?
Yeah,
I mean,
don't know.
factions are possible. I mean, that's the point of the BDP. Bricklink Designer Program, for those of you who do not know, is that they've got the parts and they're going to put these together.
Yeah.
And so if they want factions, then if they have the parts in stock, they'll do it. Is that okay?
The
Is
one
that-
on the right here,
Yes.
Sleepless Night, he's had a couple of castles go through here. And the current one, the Siege Encampment, is designed specifically to work with Mountain Fortress here, and the Lion Knight's castle. They're supposed to be sister sets, was the whole idea behind them. So kind of making his own universe here. So like the siege towers are the right height to go against the castle walls here or on the Lion Knight's castle.
Maybe it should just turn into a Lego line of castle sets.
You got a designer who's willing to do it, obviously, and he's making crazy amounts of money on these.
Brick Orphanage says the BDP guy at Brickworld last year said they were fully aware they could make it 5 castles every series. Interesting.
So why don't they split it off, man?
Brick Dead Builds chimes in and affirms that this was addressed at the 2024 BDP workshop. Brick Orphanage also says, but they have to pull parts from existing sets, so they'll need a regular castle set in production at all times.
Okay, maybe.
Hi. Well, then put a regular castle set in production at all times. Make sure there's plenty of yellow in stock for that. Papa Rex says, should just rebrand as the Castle and Train Designer Program.
But it's the castle ones that are selling out in 4 hours. You can still get the Wild West train. Though the mine from that the next series looks really good,
And they had the what was it, like the beachfront house? It was like the Polynesian cottage or whatever in the last one that did really well too, and was a great design.
Yeah,
I mean, so I guess they could do a little bit with both. I mean, but like the Wild West train is still in stock. All right, what are we looking at here?
Now. I don't know.
We've got a strong winner here.
Okay. I'm thinking slippery slope may have pulled this one out.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and I'm not waiting because it did. Yeah, slippery slope. Yeah, because we're upset.
They gotta do something, That's kind of my feeling though. It's like you gotta do something.
Agreed.
It's like, there's massive demand, and instead of fixing it, it's just like, oh no, that's just, if you can't get in the first 3 hours, then tough.
Brick Dad Builds brings up a great point. Like, there's nothing else to go with the Wild West train. That might be why it's the last in stock. And if they did a Wild West line,
but they have done a Wild West line, and there is a gold mine coming out in Series 6.
Yeah, but if they were in the same series, do you think they would both sell?
I don't know.
Better?
Hard to say.
I think
Hard
maybe.
to say.
I think maybe. Because these are obviously selling, I think, outside A-fulls.
Well, they had the Logging Railway, which was in Series 2. And they did have a Brick Cross train station, though that was not Wild West themed. That was just,
We're on it. Brick Orphanage.
So I don't know.
Give it 5 seconds and you'll get your answer.
They had a Western set and an earlier set. Well, I mean, they had an old train shed. They did have a general store. That was from Series 1. And I believe that actually the general store and the Wild West train are from the same person. But I'm not sure about that. Give me 1 second. Let's look here. Yes, it is. L. Lucky made both of them. So there is both a general store and the Wild West train. And before they called it Bricklink Designer Program, whatever it was called before that, they had a Wild West Saloon that had no minifigures. So that was pre-Lego. Yeah, I think that was when they were like experimenting with it. And I have the Wild West Saloon set. I never took it apart, never built it.
Yeah, like they said, they have to take from existing sets, so it'd probably be hard to make Wild West figures from the current offerings of Lego minifigure pieces. Brick Orphanage also says Western Hotel coming in Series 7.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Yep. Papa Rex says, I picked up at the general store, attempted to go full fun hole to accessorize it, though. Full fun hole could be a segment in and of itself. Brickworld says, oops, Series 7 is in voting.
Well, it might still be, if it's good enough, it could be out there.
It could make it.
So.
Everybody vote for the Wild West Hotel, please. Yeah, good close calls here. They're close.
Yeah, They're close. That's why we call the close calls after all.
Hey, nice job. And now we have the poll thing to do stuff with.
Yeah, that's totally fun. The
I
poll
like
thing
it.
is a must.
Brick Dad Build says, having a hard time because Funhole has done a whole line of Wild
They have
West.
the Wild West, yes. Yeah, and then I'm too scared to tell them my secret fun hole idea. You and I talked about it.
I know, but I have no comment just based on the words that you said.
Yeah.
I do like that idea.
Yeah.
I do like that idea a lot. We got to talk to somebody who can do that.
Because then, maybe there'd be a solution. I don't know.
Well, too bad somebody's at the Fort Wayne Horrible Orchestra tonight.
Yeah, chill, Ellen.
I think it's terrible.
It's the Terrible Orchestra. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
FWTO.
My secret fun hole idea. Yeah, is that what I said? Because that's what
It
it is. Yeah.
I still like it.
Yep. Okay, hold on 1 second here. Okay.
Oh, in the meantime, if you're looking for something, I can bring up something great. Are you not looking for anything anymore?
Nope, I'm not anymore. I'm good.
Okay, good. Then I won't bring up this great thing.
Oh, why not? Why don't you just bring up this great thing?
All right, we should, I guess. We're almost at 10, right? Let me get there. Hold on.
7 minutes.
Hold on. Let's see what happened when I asked it to create the fun hole bellhead botanical set. All right, let's read through this. Oh God, there's so much gold in this, but we'll stick with just this. All right, wait. All right, Chat GPT, let's go. All right, I was specifically looking for flower blossoms that look like bells with faces on them. That was what I wanted to present. That's what we eventually ended up presenting. Yeah. And Ben, I showed you my techniques for convincing Chat GPT to do what I wanted it to, right?
I've seen various techniques that you've used.
Yep. So here's what happened this week. I said, can you create a landscape-oriented image of a Lego creation that is a bouquet of flowers where the flowers are shaped like bells on a blank white background, please? The point was to ask it to add faces afterwards.
Right.
So I did. Could the bells have happy faces, please? And this is what I ended up with. Come on. There it is. So there's kind of, I guess, faces in there. Yeah,
sort of.
The noses are the pistons. So I said, the faces should be on the bells, please. And so I got, I guess, the exact same image with clearer faces.
Yeah.
Still
more as they get in there. Yep.
Inside the bells instead of on the sides. I said, the faces should be on the petals, not the piston, please. And so I got this. It's pretty much the exact same thing. So I said, you are still putting the faces inside the flowers. Can you make the flowers literal bells with happy faces on the outside, please? And I got this.
That's okay. That's the same thing, but now they have like light bulbs in their mouth.
Now they're spitting up. And I said, you are still getting it wrong. The flowers should be literal silver bells because I thought maybe it needed a material with faces on the sides, please. And so it gave me this silver bells with faces in the center yet again. Mm-hmm. So I said, put the faces on the sides of the bells, please. The sides. And it gave me this.
Okay.
And so I said, define side, please, because you've seen me do this, where I'm like, well, tell me, the term you're missing is this. And so it was like, oh, I know what you want. You want this.
Which is exactly the same.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so it said, on the curved outer vertical sides, it even told me in bold, yes, it's on the outside.
Not the
I
top
said,
or bottom. Yeah.
So I asked its ass, why are you putting the faces in the center of the flowers when I've repeatedly asked for them to be on the sides of the bells? And so it was like, oops, sorry, we'll give you this then. And so
now the faces are happier.
I was done. You're incapable of putting faces on the sides of bells. Noted. And it was like, oh, wait, don't go. Don't go. Let me do this to you.
Failed once again.
And so I said, I started from
here
the
we go.
beginning.
Look at this.
Please create a
Look how cute that is.
landscape-oriented image of a Lego creation that is a bell with a happy face on the side on a plain white background.
There you go.
And I said, now can you add stems and leaves to this bell so it looks like a plant?
There you go.
And then I complimented it. I said, now you're getting it. Excellent. And I said, can you add more bells so it looks like a plant growing these bell head flowers, please? And it did this for me, which is what we ended up with.
Pretty good.
That's all it took. Yeah.
I want to show you my greatest fail in
Please
quotes,
do.
because it's not a fail. Look at this badassness.
Oh, that's the unicycle.
I know.
And the rhino's super tiny.
I know. So
It's
it
like,
gave
I'll
me,
kill you. I'll pop your
gave me
tire.
it gave me this kick-ass tank, right? First, when I asked for a tank, it gave me this. Like, what is that? It's not a tank, right?
Did you
I'm
ask
like,
for
no,
a rhino?
Give me a tank. Yeah, and a rhino.
I think it
But
thought
look at rhino
tank
in that
was
one.
the rhino
Look how
because it
badass
knows.
he is.
Oh no, that rhino is excellent. Yeah,
Yeah.
agreed.
Look at this one. So then I was like, all right, let's switch it up and make it a unicycle! Exclamation point. So I made a super badass unicycle. So I
Why
said,
wouldn't it?
I said, that looks way too cool. Tone down the whole thing to be more simplified. And then it gave me this.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Told it was too cool.
That's fun.
So
I can
now
go
let's-
through
Let's
a
switch.
lot.
Let's ditch the rhino and make the vehicle into a submarine. Make the enemy a pufferfish.
I like that pufferfish.
Yeah, but look at Spider-Man. What is that?
I know.
I was like, please make the main character have a mask and resemble a character like Spider-Man more, please. So then it gave me a pufferfish submarine. And I specified, no, you can find the sub in the pufferfish. I want the sub to be in Spider-Man colors and distinct from the pufferfish. And then I got this one, which was the eventual winner.
Which is a winner, yes.
Yeah.
I did like that a lot.
So this is how it goes, people. You think we get these right away? No, there's some work involved. That's the wiener dog robot. That's Cog the dog.
I told it, so I said, it's not a canine, please. And so it gave me that.
Okay.
And I was like, I laughed so hard at this, I couldn't fall asleep. Because
Cog the dog. He looks like he's got a little relish there on the side.
he does.
Yeah.
Yep. No ketchup, just mustard. It knows me well enough.
Just mustard. Well, everybody.
So
You've
Jazzy Viking Bricks wants to know what the poll was for. Which poll?
Well, first of all, that's not how
Might have
you
been
spell.
yours.
That's not
What's
how
that?
you spell poll. Well, it is how you spell a poll, but not this poll.
Oh, I thought maybe there was a poll in your image.
Maybe in the submarine pictures, like this one. Nah, maybe Jazzy is like, spelling things right.
Yes, it is. She is.
Okay. Like
She don't
this
need
one,
you to tell her.
this picture here. I don't know what that poll is for. That's probably the periscope on the submarine.
It's a steering pole.
They also had this one. Yeah, all of them have like this pole out the back because that's apparently a submarine thing. I don't know. I don't know. For talking to me that way, you should totally get banned, Jazzy.
The
Just
poll?
kidding.
Poll for Ben's fun whole idea. Just the sentences so joyful.
Uh-huh.
Right.
So
Mhm.
we have 3 more topics, but it's really only 2 topics because this next one is this.
Okay, listen up. That is your real name.
That means Mark is about ready to let out a rant. I guess I could let out a rant too, if I really want to.
Do you want to?
Why wouldn't I? But I've got to get a timer set up.
Yeah, it messes with your audio. I think mostly just yours, and we always go with you first.
Yeah.
So now you're good.
we gotta like give it an extra second. Yeah, it's unfortunate, but that's kind of how it goes.
It's a good song. We like to listen to it.
Yeah, it's kind of fun.
It's piece of cake, everybody.
All right, are you ready?
I'm so ready.
All right, listen up, Roseville School District, if that is your real name. Why do my kids get a day off every month for a teacher's workshop? And why do you time it intentionally to not be on a bank holiday when I'm not working? Instead of President's Day, where you guys are normally in school, taking your teacher's workshop day then, you have to take it the week before or the week after. So there's one day when my kids are in school and I'm not working, and another day when I am working and my kids are out of school. Why do you do that? What is the point of doing this madness? Why don't you just coordinate the two and do your stupid teacher workshop in-service day on the bank holidays or on the federal holidays when some of us aren't working already? What is the purpose of this other than pure evilness? That is the only thing I can think. It's got
Pure
it's been
evil.
stupid. Yeah,
I feel like they're trying to steal your rings and your s'mores.
I do feel like that.
Yeah.
Yes. Makes me want to say Hail Satin to them.
Hail Satin. Yeah,
Yes.
I would too if I were you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's so annoying.
that is annoying.
It's like, oh hey, guess what? I have MLK Day off. They're in school. So what does that mean? Oh, the Friday before they randomly have off. What? What? Why are you doing this?
They didn't give the kids MLK Day off during Black History Month. Oh wait, no, that was in January.
It's
Never
in
mind.
January. Yeah.
Don't
But
mind
still.
me. But still, correct.
Still.
It is a federal holiday. If the USPS and the banks are closed, the schools should be closed.
And they're not. And then they take
Mm-mm.
instead of being closed that day and doing their teacher in service day, they move
They
it a
do
week
it on a
before or
Friday.
after. It's
Yeah,
dumb.
it's weird. Yeah,
It's super dumb.
super stupid. Hail Satin.
Super dumb. It's Hail
Yeah.
Satin.
Okay, listen up. If that is your real name.
Try again.
I got it.
Okay.
Listen up. If that is your real name.
Now one more time.
Okay, listen up. If that is your real name.
Wow. There's a
We're
lot of
good at
buttons
this.
there.
Yeah.
We can do this one. Hold on.
Okay, listen up. If that is your real name.
Better. Yeah.
Yeah, that's just the one piecer. All right. What do you got for me, Mark?
All right, you ready? Tell me when to
Yeah,
go.
I'm ready. I will get this reset. You know, because lately we haven't been timing you on your rants because you're just ready. Okay, ready, set, go.
Okay, listen up, Cheeto. If that is your real name. I don't have a lot of surface area down here in the basement, so you may be ding dong a doorbell, but sometimes I'm in a rush to build stuff, and your cute little button nose just comes swinging towards me, and your little wiggle butt's going crazy because I'm sitting on the floor to sort bricks and find pieces to build real fast for a live stream. But you think it's Uncle Mark time, and you think you can curl up in my lap and just be so cute and bring me a toy that's a hedgehog that oinks, and you push it against me every time 3 times like you have OCD, which is also adorable because you are the cutest, maybe even cuter and more endearing than my own dog Orion. But Cheeto, sweetheart, don't you know that this is Mark time? This is Uncle Mark time. This is time for him to build. You may get away with a lot here. Like today, when I dropped a potato chip and you got to eat it, and then Orion ran to the door and was like, "Betrayer!" Sweetheart, you don't listen to me the same way you do your parents, and so perhaps you should listen to my words instead of keep getting the treatment that you want, like operant conditioning, that when I sit on the floor and sort Lego, I cuddle you and let you lay down and lick my face. But that's not what should be happening. You need to listen to my words and not learn by the fact that I indulge you every time you ask me to cuddle you.
Okay.
It's over.
So I don't know. Would we go over by like what, 15, 30 seconds
Did
there?
I? You gotta like wave or like
I put-
flash the
I put
screen
the
or
thing up
something.
to the thing, but okay.
But take that, Cheeto.
Take that, Cheeto, you little
God.
jerk. We're gonna start calling you Dorito.
We call her Cheeto Bandito or Cheeto
Cheeto.
Burrito.
Cheeto Bandito. We're gonna start calling you Cheeto Taquito.
Oh, Cheeto Taquito.
Yeah. Cheeto Taquito.
Or sometimes I'm just like Cheeto Babito. Cheeto Babalito. Yeah.
So yeah,
Cheeto Barbarino.
That was pretty good.
Yeah.
X's and O's.
Sometimes cute dogs need to be ranted against. It's just a thing that needs to happen.
It does have to happen. X's
Even
and
the
O's
most-
for two reasons. Like I said, we say hugs and kisses when we sign off, but also Valentine's Day this
Kisses.
week.
Yes.
How are you feeling about Valentine's Day?
I don't give a rat's ass. How about you?
I have to give a rat's ass because it is my beautiful little daughter's birthday on Valentine's
Oh, that's
Day. She
right.
is a Valentine's Day baby. And so that means we're definitely set for the right outro for
We are. I
for
just
the Valentine's
checked.
Day baby.
Yeah, and for her birthday, we will definitely go out on one of the best songs we have here on the stream. Ben, do you think when we wrote the song, do you think it was a mistake?
Oh, that was never a mistake. But even if you were thinking maybe it wasn't a mistake, because Bob Ross would tell you there are no mistakes. There are only happy accidents.
Good
We should
point.
be back next week, hugs and kisses, right? All right. Let's say happy birthday to Mara as we end the stream with our favorite Orange Spaceships, or as some people call it, the Daddy Ben song.
Yes, and flood that chat with happy birthday wishes for Mara, please.
Yes. Flood it while we're signing off here. Here we go.
Daddy Ben, oh he loves his space. Lego ships in orange, all in place. But Mara's size, they're all the same. And why that beard? It's just a shame. Orange ships, computers galore. Mara dreams of something more. In Legoland, where dreams take flight. Orange or not, they'll get it right. Daddy, your ships are lame. All of them look the same. And your beard, such a disgrace. Maybe just one short hair on your face.
I spend too much time working on them.
And sometimes you just don't do them. It does you what you know.
Yeah.
And your beard.
And my beard.
And your mustache.
I'll get back in the photo so everyone can see.
Ugh.
Alright.
It should be more like one of those French ones that is in the movies, like squirrels.
Like a little villain mustache?
Yes, you need that.
Okay. Well, thank you, Mara. Thanks for the rant.
Or you just need
Good
one
job.
little hair.
It takes too long for you to build them. Focus, get it done, concentrate. Daddy Ben, one more word about your beard. Come on, Daddy, it's so weird.
And they don't have different size ranges, which they should. And they they all have computers in them. Like it's disgusting.
Orange spaceships, make it end. Listen, friend, it's not a trend. Orange beard, that's the trend. Make